Welcome to my sanctuary. I'm Raya. Hopefully it's a good Monday, not like last Monday. Hopefully the stream is not like last Monday because I don't want it to be. I don't like emotionally draining streams because emotionally draining streams remind me of therapy, and I never liked in therapy when I was emotionally drained. So hopefully this one is not going to be like that. Um, it will be fun, drama free, worry free, and not emotionally um, unemotional. I don't want to deal with because I really don't want to deal with that. So yeah. Hey Mildred, it's going good. I don't want this week's stream to be like last week's. That was a lot, and I don't want to deal with that again. Um, Instead of me talking about things, I really the concept of these live streams are supposed to be based on what the audience wants, like you guys. And I know some of you like me talking, but I feel like these live streams are more, well, at least I wanted them to be based on what you guys wanted me to do or wanted to be done here. Yeah. Question for both you since you're both in here, you and Nick and Mildred. You haven't been blocking anybody, have you? I'm asking because I see my number dropping, kind of. So I'm trying to ask you. I'm making sure. Um, you're not dropping. You haven't blocked anybody recently, either one of you. Oh, you like the I'm not upset. I'm just tired. I just don't because I just worried that this stream was gonna be like last week's, and I did not like last week's the way last week's stream ended. It was too. It was a lot. It was like therapy, and I don't want my streams that are supposed to be, well, particularly my Monday streams, um, where I want them to be fun and like drama free and not emotionally draining for me or others become that way because I feel like it might become that way, which is terrifying to me. And I don't like that. Not saying that I don't. Oh, thanks. Thank you guys for letting me know. I appreciate you. Maybe it's just because people are inactive on Google Gmails and their accounts are being removed. It's possible. Um, well, I'm glad you haven't had a reason. Maybe it's just normal people, either people unsubscribing or it could be people's Gmails are too old. I'm 5'4". Um, what's I gonna say? Yeah, I'm not answering dumb questions. So thanks, Nick. Not answering dumbness. People that say dumb things to me. Um, and I wasn't talking about you, Bronson. I was talking about somebody else. Just to be clear. Because unfortunately, this is literally why my Saturday and my celebratory streams are sub only because of trolls like that dealing with that bullshit. Um, Sick of disrespectful ass people. It's really getting on my under my skin, on my nerves. Oh, hello. And I think people think because I look like a sweet person, I'm gonna deal with bull crap. Yeah, that's not happening. Nick, what did they do? I know you blocked them, but what happened? Did something happen that I couldn't see? I don't know. People are just disrespectful. It's annoying. Um, the only reasons I do my Monday streams is because I know people like them. I don't do it because I don't not do it. I don't cater to the trolls or haters. I cater towards the community that actually really likes me. I know Mildred likes these. I'm pretty sure Nick likes them. I don't know about anyone else. But yeah. Wait, what happened? I don't get what the second person got blocked. What happened? Oh, I think they were doing that because they must have read something else on there. I didn't think about that, Nick. I appreciate you for having my back. You and Mildred both for having my back. Yeah. hope Chill comes back and Jason. I hope I see. I hope they kind of like do like a surprise, like here I am kind of thing, like one day. See, I honestly didn't even think about it because people. It's kind of sometimes, unfortunately, because I've had so many trolls and haters on the channel. Some of the stuff I just ignore, others I don't. I just kind of like let it rub on off on my back or whatever. Which I know I know Mildred's like, how do you deal with all this stuff? I just kind of part of, unfortunately, part of being a YouTuber. It's gotten worse instead of getting better. Some people are awesome, some people are shitty, and unfortunately, I can't really control which ones come to this channel. Unfortunately, but that's not gonna make me not do like the one thing my parents say and other people like you guys, you too, say, don't let the haters like make you not do something. And this is one thing I for sure because I know that Mildred told me that this community like makes her feel welcome. So it's one of the reasons I still do this. I'm sure Nick feels the same way. I'm sure other people feel some particular way, but they don't tell me. So I wouldn't know. Honestly, I don't try to understand anything anymore. People are going to be who the fuck they are, and some are shitty, some are fine, and people typically show either that they are freaking. Some of them probably are think that being rude is going to keep them on the channel. It does the complete opposite actually. It gets them off. And I think people, because some people just go around people to random channels and troll them, and think that, oh, let me do that and it's fine. The fuck that's gonna happen? That's not for anyone that doesn't know that's new to this channel. If you come on here and disrespect me or anyone on this channel, you immediately get blocked. I'm not playing games. This is no bullying channel. I'm not mean for saying that. I'm being Mariah. I have been bullied in real life, and people on here, some people may have been bullied in virtual life and sorry, online and in real life, and they deserve to have a space where they can feel that they can be themselves. Wait. This gives really. I didn't know that. That makes me happy, Nick. I'm glad that that's how you feel about this live streaming. Because when I first did this, starting last September, which is insane when I think about it, because that means soon it will be a year for live streaming like on Mondays. And I wasn't at first when I first started doing the live streaming on Mondays. I didn't think anyone would actually like it, and there's been filters of people who came and went. There are people that have stayed. It depends. My Monday streams, I only reason why they're open to everybody is because typically my Monday streams are where new people come in. My Saturday streams are people normally that are normally on the channel, and I purposely put that to subscribe only because of the disrespectful trolls I've gotten. People that insulted me while I'm streaming on there, which is absolutely, you're fine. You didn't do any Bronson, you didn't do anything. I'm talking about people that there's a lot of trolls, and Nick and Mildred can attest, there's been a lot of trolls throughout the whole streaming on Mondays. There's been a whole lot of them. Like, literally, they've had to block a lot of people coming in and out of here. You didn't do anything wrong. Um, I'm just talking about haters and trolls as a whole. Um, you're fine. Like someone coming in here disrespecting me for no reason. That's a thing. I've been called the N word, and like people have come in here and said the N word for no reason. And I've had to apologize to people because of other people's behavior, which I shouldn't have to do because I didn't say it, and I would never say that, regardless if I'm black or not. I don't like that word at all. And like people have came in here and disrespected other people on this channel and thought they were going to stay on here by doing that. People have come on here and said something to me and then asked one of my mods if they can have access to certain things, and excuse me, I'm the one that runs the channel, not my mod. My mods are awesome, but they don't run this channel. I am the one that does. So you don't ask just because the person is a mod. I put them as a mod. It wasn't because of anything else. And I think also one thing I really do hate, which I've had happening on this channel, is being propositioned as if I'm a freaking, like, I'm not saying anything. People that do sex work is something wrong with them, but I don't do that. And like, that's, to me, that's really disrespectful. Coming onto my channel and that's the first thing you say. What can I get for this amount of money? Like, I deserve to be treated like that. Like, I don't understand that. Like, I don't need to be, I'm not to be bought. Like, what the fuck? And also disrespecting people that I care about. Like, someone came on here one time, was disrespecting my ex, and I really got pissed really bad, because to me, I don't even know what to say about that. I have a problem with people disrespecting my family, people that I care about, my loved ones, my ex, my best friend, any of those people being um disrespected in any way. I have a problem with that immediately. Like, I almost hurt someone because of the disrespect they did. Luckily, they weren't in my state, because they would have gotten hurt. And I wouldn't have felt bad for doing that either, because I told him to stop disrespecting people. I mean, disrespecting them, and he wouldn't. And he was lucky I couldn't get to him, because I would have hurt him. I'm trying to think. I hope Warren's okay. No disrespect towards him for what happened last week, but that was just a lot. Like, I did everything I could. At one point I was beating myself up for what happened, but it wasn't my fault. I realize that now, even though everyone else told me it wasn't my fault. It probably feels weird. He probably feels weird on his side, because he caused a lot of the stuff that was happening with me emotionally because of that. I don't really know, because I noticed ever since that happened, when he comes to my streams, he doesn't speak as much as he did. So I do hope he gets the help he needs. So honestly, I don't know what else to say about that. Besides, hope he gets the help he needs. Don't know what else to say. That was just a real lot. Like, being someone that's been on the other side of that whole situation, it was like, it. I think the reason it was more emotional, because I've been on the side he's been on, so I've been on that side. I do know what it's like to. Please don't say said hi. Just say hi. I don't like when people say said hi. That is one of my pet peeves. Like, you're demanding me to say hi. Um, it literally gets on my nerves. The one thing about me that people don't know, that, well, some people know, some people don't. I'm a brutally honest person. So there's certain things that, thank you, Nick. There are certain things that I don't like. Like, I would say right up to someone, and certain things I don't like, certain things people probably don't like, that I'm just direct. I know it's part of being autistic that I'm very direct. Um, I don't know why. I didn't even know YouTube recommended, because I can't see what options are recommended. I don't even know why that's a recommended thing. So no way neither of you said. I don't know. Honestly, I tried. I don't really. Nick probably did better than me, because he wasn't. I'm not saying he wasn't emotionally invested in it, but I'm saying he probably handled his emotions better, because he wasn't on camera and I was. But that's about it. Just about that situation. Um. Also, probably because I've been in a situation like that before. It's probably why was more emotional for me. I've been in a situation where I've been in a situation before that, where I was in a situation where the person was suicidal, and I was trying to stop it. I did stop it. I don't honestly, for once, I don't know if I stopped it. I hope I did. Nick said that his that he saw his account was active, so I'm assuming he is fine. I don't know. But and I assume he is, because he saw him on Saturday. He was on my thing on Saturday. The heck was that, a bird? Sorry, this bird scared me. But because it, like, looked like it's like flew down from the tree. It was sitting right in front of my window. But okay, back to saying. Oh my gosh, sorry, this bird scared me half to death. Like, because it flew up and I was looking, and I was like, oh shoot, this black thing like flew. I didn't know it was a bird. It just scared me. It was a small bird though. Um. I'm glad you can disconnect. I can't do my brain. You saw I couldn't do that. That's why I was grateful when you wrote in. the chat about like the motto I use when I'm in that state. I appreciate you so much, Nick. I hope you know that. Um, he said people are so negative about emotions to the point where every time you feel something, well, honest, that's typically yeah, typically because I feel some stuff very um my emotions are very intense when I feel them. They're not just small emotions; they're really big. So, like for me, when I cry, I get headaches, it's really bad headaches. So, and also emotionally drains me. But I don't know. I really wish Chill would come in here. I miss him, and I miss Jason, and I miss some of the others that come in here. I miss them all. I don't know. I'm not saying I don't appreciate both you and Mildred, Nick. My brain is like not all the way here for some reason. Um, can't think of I don't even know what to talk about today, honest. Um, my mood is like it's confused. I think I'm confused. I do wonder if I do wonder if Warren is scared to speak now because of the whole thing that happened last week. Because he's not speaking as much as he would in the past, like he did in the past. I wonder. So what are my plans for this channel? The same thing that's always been my plans. To help, encourage, and inspire the disability community. That's always been my plan, and it's still my plan. It's been my plan for almost 6 years now that I've been doing this channel. September will be 6 years. Um, so and also it's a safe space for people that have disabilities, where they can be free to be themselves, open and freely, same way I am able to be myself, open and freely as a person that have multiple disabilities. Good question though. I don't know what that means. Interactive components. I don't know what you mean by that. Uh, who's protective of me? No, just who are you talking about? If you're talking about Warren being protective of me, I don't know. I don't know him too well, so I can't say that. I know certain people that actually are protective of me. I know my ex is protective of me. My best friend is protective of me. I'm pretty sure you and Nick and Mildred, you're both protective of me. I've never had any guests on here, and I don't know if anyone wants to be. It would be if I ever did that, it would be if I ever did that, it would have to be certain people that I actually know about, and like I'm not going to pick random people because this is supposed to be um, it would have to be different disabilities. It also, because I don't want to cater to one disability over the other. I would have to know them, and they would have to feel comfortable coming on this channel. I wouldn't want to force anyone. That's the one thing I hate, when people force people to do things. I never did that. I mean, I've had one of my friends. She had made a video, and we put it up on my channel. Yes, we have done that. Some of that stuff. I normally do things based on myself because I don't want to force anyone into a situation where they don't feel comfortable. I would never pick just I would not pick one thing I would not pick for I don't think don't think I would do on this channel is pick like people that have no disability on here and put them on here because they wouldn't know what they're talking about. They'd just be talking about based on educational part, and it would not be based on lived experiences. But a good question though. Um, Someone had suggested, one of my friends actually suggested something like that. I should do something like that, but I don't know enough people in the disability community in person or well enough online that would want to do something like that. Not everyone has a disability, it's not true. Um, I don't believe that. We can agree to disagree, but I don't believe that. Um, yeah, that was my friend. My friend, yeah, she talked about her anxiety. Um, supposedly, well, based on what I know, 25% of the world has disabilities and 75% do not. Now, it's possible for everyone to have, now it's possible for people to eventually become disabled. I believe that now. I do believe that. But, and no one is going to convince me of anything else. One thing people should know about me is just because someone else tells me something, I'm not going to change my viewpoint just because someone else tells me. That's just not how I am. I've never been that. My sister can attest to that. She knows. If I think something, it's very rare that anyone can convince me otherwise of it. So, just saying. Um, do I like K-pop? I don't really listen to K-pop. Good question. And my oh, sorry. I should say I don't really know if I like K-pop because I don't listen to it. And please stop repeating yourself. I saw the first time. Um, my favorite singer. I would say Hayley Williams from Paramore. He said the more you study disability, the more. Um... Hi, Sean. How are you? I don't know what was happening. I had got nothing. Um, I think they were trying to convince me. I know that they have a child that's autistic, but I think they were trying to convince me about. I don't know. People sometimes try to convince me to believe something that I don't want to. That's not happening. I don't know. I feel weird. I don't really know. Um, yeah, I'm from the U.S. What's it? Why do you ask that? Don't pay. Excuse me. Both to my mods, I'm saying this out loud. Nick and Mildred, don't block because I want to see what they say. Maybe there's a reason why they asked that. Oh, you're just asking. Okay, see, that's why I said that's why I told my mods not to block because I wasn't sure. No, but I just thought maybe it's a curiosity or something. That's why I asked. Because I'm a quite curious person. So, hmm. You know what I think? Actually, also I gotta tell you, Mildred and Nick, thank you both for being at my celebratory live stream last week. I appreciate both of you. That was really fun, but it was really, I don't know. I don't know how I feel. It was interesting. You guys were doing really good, and you guys were too hard on yourselves. Like it was just literally, it could either be one or the other. You couldn't really get it wrong. I don't know what I'm gonna do from when I get to 1600. I don't know. Who knows how long it's gonna be? Because sorry if you heard that. That's I'm not tapping my nails together, so you can hear them. So the fingertips is what you're hearing. Sorry, I just realized it's probably loud. My bad. That's because I'm stimming, so I'm trying not to stim on my stim on my hair or my face. So I'm stimming with my fingers. Um, sorry. You were challenging yourself. But let's be honest, Nick. Let's be honest. Even though Nick kind of told me already he's a prankster, you can kind of tell. Like him doing that thing where he gets me where he gets like says random questions and gets me. It's good. What is with this bird? Sorry, I'm not sure if it's the same bird or another bird. They flew right in front of. I'm kind of worried because I wonder if that's the same bird that hit my window or near my window. It scared me awake. I hope not. Maybe I should shut that window so I don't see if it smacks in my window. That's gonna horrify me. I don't know. Should I close the window in front of me or yes or no? Your uncle hates pranks. I totally think in school you probably were one of those people that pulled pranks on people at random and then they get mad at you and then you get in trouble. Is that true? Is that true? I'm curious. I bet that's true. Oh, your nephew. My bad. I read that wrong. I said uncle. My bad, Nick. I read that wrong. I meant to say nephew. My bad. You said some dot. Wait, you didn't get. Hopefully, you didn't get detention. Sorry, my heightened senses are because I have really good hearing. I hear things outside, so I'm like, what is that sound? I'm thinking I'm gonna close the window, at least some, so I don't have to keep looking out there and seeing this bird fly past the window and scaring me half to death. God, please don't let me get scared. Okay, you bird. Okay. There, at least if it flies, I won't see it. Okay. Okay, I closed it. You can still see me, so we're good. You said once in high school, you got detention for it. Well, good. I'm glad you deserved it then. I'm not feeling bad about that because you did that. Wait, please tell me it wasn't a really, really bad prank where someone got hurt. I hope. I hope it wasn't a prank where someone got hurt. And I also have my tablet here just in case the darn in case the stinking chat decides to break like it sometimes it often seems to do on this channel for some reason. Um, I do wonder when this. You know what I was thinking? I said I hope this channel gets to like, oh hello, you're from Ireland. Oh cool. I love that this channel gets people across the world. That is literally my goal. I do hope that I really hope that that's the one goal I had for this channel. I said I hope that it impacts everyone across the world. No, I've never been to Ireland, but that sounds really kind of awesome. I've only ever been in my country, which is the U.S. I've only been here. I've never been anywhere outside. Um, Also, I'm scared to get on a plane, so that is not very helpful because you need to go on planes to go travel, particularly go to different countries. Uh-oh. Hold on. You said you bought a video camera in the brought the video camera in the class using old. Wait, but that's not even. What's wrong with the, oh, but that's not even. But Nick, I don't think that's a prank. Wait, I think I read that wrong. Hold on. I don't get your prank. I don't get it. I'm not trying to be a YouTuber. I am a YouTuber. I've been doing this for almost 6 years, and if you're saying that to be rude, you can just leave. Not I wasn't talking to you, Michael. Thank you, Mildred. Because I'm tired of rude people. You said I have a place to stay if I come. I don't know you well enough, Michael, but I appreciate you for being sweet. You definitely won't get on a plane. I really wish that my best friend lived in the States. Oh, uh, oh my gosh, you were filming. Wait a second. The prank was that the teacher thought, oh, that's gonna tear. Actually, Nick, that is kind of terrible now. That's terrible. I'm never, like I said, I don't know what. I'm also geographically challenged, so I don't understand when you say West, Ireland. Where exactly are you talking about? Are you talking about? I don't know if is Dublin on the northwest side or somewhere else. Sorry if I'm being rude. I'm not trying to be. I swear. I don't understand like where exactly when you say that. What part of Ireland you're talking about? My bad. Sorry. Sorry if you're embarrassed. If you're like Mariah, you should know this. Oh, see, I even got it wrong there. Ignore Mariah. Don't Mariah didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing. I promise. I'm kidding. Um. Oh, for people that are new to this channel, I also have art for sale. You don't have to buy it. Mildred is my top. I swear. She has bought like I still don't. She shocks me. She's bought over 100 pieces of my art. I still don't understand that. That actually shocks me to this day. 100 plus pieces of my art. I don't understand. She is a gem. Mildred knows. I tell her. She makes me happy. Like someone that actually loves my art too, in the way that I love it. 'Cause I like making my art. Um, Honestly, most people don't like my art like that. People say they like my art, but they don't mean they like it because they don't actually I think people say things just to get under my, to just say things, and I hate people that do that. Like, I freaking hate liars. And most people do lie to me. They say, "Oh, Mariah, I like your art. I'm gonna buy it." Yeah, you don't actually mean that, because most of you say, people say that and they don't do it. So I don't believe you. Like, I don't. Like, I'm tired of. I've literally my whole life. I've had people, even real life and online, people lie to me, say they're gonna do things that they don't intend to do. I'd rather you tell me the truth than lie to me. Oh, Mariah, like, if you tell me, "Oh, Mariah, I can't afford your art." Oh, Mildred put the link up there. That's one of the places, and I also have a coffee where you can buy my art. Like, oh, Nick did it. Never mind. Both of you, go ahead. Both my mods did. Awesome. Um, like, my favorite ones are my random ones that, like, the one I made that really, my favorite art piece, I think, actually, no, I've shown my favorite art piece on here. Um, it's one where it's an ADHD, it's the one that says ADHD. Hold on, let me see if it says ADHD, or is it ADHD or how to be, or is it ADHD or pride? I have a lot of art. Like, I even have my, oh, sorry guys, I'm talking to you when I'm not in front of the camera. That's a bad idea. I have pieces from when I was a child, drawings that I've done when I was a child and a teenager, on there. Honestly, as a child, and a teenager, I feel like I had a lot more creativity. It's not that I don't have any now. I've got, wait, my chat's not broken. I just want to ask to make sure before I look on my, this is my favorite one, favorite drawing. My favorite insects are caterpillars and worms. This is my, oh, thank goodness. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate you. This is my favorite one I drew. I think Mildred has that one. I'm pretty sure. She has a lot of my art, so, like, I tell her, I said, I don't want you to go broke by buying so much of my art. But she's like, if it makes me happy, then I'll just buy it. Like, and I've never, like, when I talk about, like, how that makes me, like, so happy. You said that's your favorite. Actually, funny thing is, when I was a child, I did not have the best handwriting. It was, like, really completely different than it is there. It's changed over the years. It's gotten way better. I guess it probably adapted over time. Um, I actually used to have really, really big handwriting and sloppy and stuff, and it got neater over time, which is actually really insane because I didn't think I could ever write very neat. So seeing that I can, I think my favorite one that I just did recently, it has to be this inspiring thought that, based on this inspiring thought from yesterday. Um, the one that says, "Life's too short to waste a moment of it." That is one of the ones, that I actually put up, yesterday. Yeah, I put up yesterday. So see what I'm saying? See, like, that's why she makes me happy. Just that particular, making someone happy when art makes me happy. Like, that makes me happy. Just that one statement. Like, I think the only time I ever heard anyone say "cool beans" was when I was in college. Which was what, 10 years ago. Well, I should say I graduated from college 10 years ago. Hello. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out. Do I have a? Let me see if I have a second favorite one of my art. You're from Sweden. Oh, that is cool. I love getting people from different places. I don't know if have I had anyone from Sweden on here. I don't know. I've had people from India, South Africa, Australia, Ireland, the UK. I think somewhere in Britain, which is one part of the UK, of course. This one is based off, if anyone, well, you got to be a 90s kid, or maybe, no, 90s kid, because this is based off one of the shows at the end where in the credits they show, like, I don't even know how to explain it. They show, like, little simple things. Nick might know what I'm talking about because he's a 90s baby like I am. Was born in 92. But the reason I did the mask, like, part of it's blue, part of it's purple, because I like the contrast. What's cool bananas? I've heard of cool beans because they actually, when me and my sister were in college, I don't know if it's still there. There was this place called Cool Beans, but also I think I've heard someone say it too. It was a campus thing. I'm not sure if it's still around. It was like a smoothie place, on campus. They had some good. I ain't gonna lie, they had some good smoothies. But still, actually, that was the first time I think I had a smoothie. Was in college. Didn't had one before that. I mean, had seen them, but I never actually had one. Not very advent. I'm not really an adventurous person, which is not surprising. I'm autistic. I don't. I know not all autists are like me, but I am. That's literally one of my favorite. This is. I love blue and I love red. I don't like purple, which is ironic because this mask is purple. I'm from the U.S. Um, I don't know. I feel like I'm just being myself. Like this is one thing I like about my Monday stream, so I get to be myself. And then my Saturday stream is not that I'm not myself, but my anxiety is a lot worse. So I don't really show up the best version of myself because my anxiety is heightened. All my emotions are really heightened, so I can't be myself fully. Um, I'm thinking. It's not that I don't. I mean, I've learned it's okay. It's 100% okay to be Mariah, but for a long time I didn't think so. Um, Thinking. Some of my art is personal, so some of it won't be shown on here. There's some personal stuff in here. Some of them are some of the stuff. Well, they're from different people, but for different people, so I don't show some of that. No, I just like art. I've literally loved art since I was at the age of 8. So I've been doing it off and on for. I don't want to go to Streamers University. Thank you very much. I don't do streaming for that reason. I do it because it's my safe space and other people's safe space. You said showing up as you are even when you feel anxious makes people with anxiety like me. Oh, that's so precious. I mean, of course, you also know that I'm dyslexic, autistic, ADHD, I have anxiety, depression. I have a lot of different things, but I still try to be myself, even though it can be hard at times. Um, and anyone that's coming on here to give me advice, I don't need advice. I don't want any advice when it comes to my channel. I do my channel the way I want to do it, and if you don't like it, you don't have to be here. That's what I have to say. Because one thing I'm tired of is people thinking they can come on my channel and telling me how to do things better or advise me of things that I don't care to be advised of things that I'm not trying to be perfect. I think people think, oh, streaming has to be perfect or has to do a particular thing, or even if it doesn't, then it's a problem. Oh, but thank you for the question, Mina. I hope I said your name right and not wrong, because I don't like saying people's names wrong. Yeah. Wait, you feel that same way too? Oh, you feel. I didn't know that, Nick. I didn't know you felt that way. Well, that makes me happy. Like, even in particularly on my videos, because I had someone disrespect me. Oh, hello, Sophia. You don't have to beg for me to say hi. I say hi to people on here. People, also new people and people that are normally on here. I say hi to everyone. Um, what was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? I lost my thought. Dang, I hate when I lose my thought. I was thinking. Oh yes. It was looking at my videos. On my videos, I added the part with the I added the part about pronunciation and other things because someone disrespected was disrespectful to me on one of my videos because I couldn't pronounce something the right way. And so I was so I said the part where about the pronunciation issues, and I do this because I don't want people who are similar to me to know that they aren't alone, because I feel like oftentimes people just assume that they're the only ones struggling when that's not even the case. Like, I know I'm not the only one on the earth that has pronunciation issues just because they're dyslexic. Because I know there's probably many dyslexic out there that don't know. I do know that's why I have pronunciation issues is because I'm dyslexic. I don't. I will never try to hide parts of me that may help someone else. Like, even though it may be scary for me. Like, be honest, when I first started streaming and even doing YouTube, I was terrified. Even to this day, I'm still scared when I do it, but I do it because it can help someone else. So that's the reason I forego my scaredness or whatever. I still do it anyways. Like, that doesn't stop me. I could let it stop me, but it would just put me in a box for no reason. You said everyone mispronounces things. No, I mispronounce things often. Thanks, Nick. I wasn't gonna respond. Um, like I've decided when I don't want to respond to something, I don't have to. Yeah, and I also ignored that person's message because I saw what it said because I feel like people like try to get like, I do feel like some people come on here to try to get attention because they don't either get it or they just want my attention for no reason, or they're just being, some of them trying to be insulting. You can just say hi. I'll say hi if you say hi. Like I don't like that button. Like I literally, the reason why Nick said that is because I really hate when people push that button. I'd rather someone just say hi instead of saying said hi, is because I feel like they're forced trying to say I have to say it. I don't have to say it. I will say hi though if someone says literally hi, because I don't tend to ignore people unless I missed your message, which I didn't, because you just came in here. But I like, one thing I do like, I like people being bold and brave. I don't like when people hide behind things because they're too scared. And that's one thing I don't. I feel like I am one of the people that tend to not hide behind things just because I'm scared. And I could do that. I feel like for some people it's easier to do that, or some people because they don't, I can't even think what I'm trying to say. Because people don't want to show up as themselves, they think it's okay just to hide. You feel like they have to push the button. Wait a second. I feel like if they have to push the button. Exactly! See, Nick, you get it. I would never push. First off, I don't even get those options to push that button. I always just say a hi or introduce myself. I just literally hate the freaking phrase said hi. I freaking hate that shit. I don't understand why the hell does YouTube even recommend that when I freaking hate that? Oh, you like my nails? Huh. They're actually literally my nails. Funny thing is when I was little, I used to eat my like bite my nails, so they would never grow like this. And I guess eventually I stopped. I know it's a stim now. I didn't know back then that's what I was doing, stimming to regulate my emotions. Um, oh, thanks so much, Joan. I appreciate you. Wow, all the way from the Caribbean. My gosh, all this reaches all the way to the Caribbean. I feel that is. I don't even know what to say to that. It really is not easier. It's to me. I feel like people are being lazy when they hit the button. It's called the button is one tap. The for saying hi, you just push two letters. HI. Come on now, and they're right beside each other. Come on, I can't even with it. It's just because people have gotten so lazy. Well, I just leave it. Just leave it because I don't know. No, I just leave it. Leave be. Yeah, because I know we've gotten. I'm pretty sure. I know Sai is from Norway. I haven't seen her in a while. She's from Norway. Kim is from South Africa, like Nick. I don't know where in South Africa she's from. I wonder what's going on with her. I haven't heard from her in a while. And I can't reach her on Twitter, so I don't know what happened to her. It's the only way I had access to her besides here. Yeah, I don't know. So we've had South Africa, Australia, Britain, Ireland. Like I know we have definitely know we have places in the U.S. Wait, what? Wait, are you serious? Wait, what? How come I didn't know that? Wait, how do you know that, Nick? Now I'm curious. How did you know that? I want to know how you know that. Tell me how you know that. Like, now I'm curious. I like my laugh. I didn't always like it. I like the things about myself that I didn't used to like, but I like now. I've always liked my smile, so that really doesn't change much. Oh, I must have missed that part. I must have missed that when you guys were talking about it. I'm trying to think. I'm thinking out loud. I think a lot. Is my brain's like, Um, you said you kind of wish people would brag about whatever they get. Wait, about whatever all they get from. I don't even want to know. Actually, I don't know if I would want anyone to brag about that. All I know is what I got from being tormented by people is depression, suicidal stuff. Like that, yeah, that it was not a good thing. Like mostly nothing good came from that. Any of that. Yeah, I don't think it's a good. I don't think it's good to brag about. It's bullshit, is what it is. Like I have a lot of emotional trauma from that. Um, honestly, if I succeeded in any of my attempts, I would have not be here right now. Like, the first attempt I ever made was when I was 14. Um, because of the bullying was just really, really bad. And I'm glad that it didn't involve social media because that would have been, probably would have been dead because that means I wouldn't have escaped any of that shit. Like, and I can't imagine when you're bullied on both sides. You got the virtual side and the in person side. What the hell? You don't get away. You don't get any relief from it. Like, at least you go home. I'm not saying what was done is good, but at least if you're getting bullied in person and not online, you get to You're happy today that. Oh, that's a good thing that I. Okay, now I agree with that. That's good. I'm glad you're happy. Oh, I like your name. Your name's Gypsy. Um, Honestly, I've talked about my bullying before. I did a video on the tips on tips that could help someone that's being bullied. That was hard. That video was the hardest one of the hardest videos I ever had to film. My sister filmed it, but it's one of the hardest videos I ever had to do, and I don't want to ever go through that again. Have to do that video ever again because that was hard enough the first time. Because when I was doing the video, I was going through all the emotions. When I did that video, I went back in my head through all the stuff that I came through, um, which I didn't think I would at the time. Because the years when you're supposed to be able to build yourself or become yourself, I didn't get those years because those were basically taken from me because of the bullying was that bad. Because every time I was myself, that's the bullying would basically say, Mariah, you're not to be this way because that's the reason why you're getting all this happening to you. Like, my bullying started from something so damn stupid, though. It was the stupidest shit I've ever, I swear to you, it was the stupidest shit I've ever experienced in my life. Like, my bullying when I was 14, well, the first time I was bullied, because that was the first time, started from me and this girl both had, both were like raising our hand to do something for the teacher. Um, and I got picked over her, which is dumb. I swear, it's literally the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. When I even think about it, it just makes me like angry. Like, because I got chosen over the girl to like literally all it was is to take something down to the office. Like literally, that was the whole thing. And because I got to do it over the girl, and unfortunately, it wasn't just her that bullied me. It was her friend and her, and that shit was horrible. Like I literally, it makes me upset. Ryan, we're not going back in that headspace because I'm gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry on camera again because that I don't want to. I don't like crying on camera. I am a very emotionally sensitive person. No, I don't have medication. I don't need it. I'm fine. You said are people that did that are the people that did that to you rich? Now, I don't give a shit if they're rich. I don't give a shit about any of that. What I do hope is because unfortunately what they did could cause something to happen to their children because of their past stuff. I That's the one thing I don't want. Like I don't want because the parents decide to bully that the children are going to be bullied, their children. I don't want that. That's the one thing I told my mom. I said when I tell my mom the story, when I told my mom the story, I said my mom was saying because of what they did, it could cause some of the stuff that they did to come on their children. I said that's the one thing I don't want. The innocent children who had nothing to do with what the parents did to be like I don't want that for them. I don't even know their children if they even had children or not, but I don't even if they do have children, I don't want that for them. Like the bullying, whatever they reap, but I don't want the kids that are innocent in this mess to get like, you know what I'm saying. You guys get it. Yeah, I can be mean. Unfortunately, I think the bullying didn't help. I do have a really bitter side because of it. It was a lot of self hatred and a lot of self hatred, a lot of a lot of suicide attempts, a lot of suicide ideation. Luckily, I'm not in that headspace anymore, thank God. And it's definitely a lot of emotional trauma. I have scars from the suicide attempts. So yeah. You said you can only hope. I hope they grew up. I do hope they grew up. I did see. This is my friend. I forgot. Oh no, yeah, he was my friend. My friend in college. I was gonna read because I had found one of the girls, and I was gonna say like I found one of them online or whatever at one point, and I was gonna say like, do you know what the hell you did to me? Like, do you know what you all the damn pain you caused me? My friend was like, Mariah, don't even go to reach out to them because they're probably either gonna deny it. It's not gonna make you feel better. It's just gonna put you in some kind of box where you can just go and reach out to them when the hell you want to, and it's only a problem. Like he wasn't trying to like make me feel bad, but um, I believe that. I do believe trauma can be generational. Unfortunately, I do believe that. And that's why I was saying about the children. I don't want the children to be impacted by what the choices of the parent. Um, I do. That's literally one of the things because I don't. I feel because I view kids as innocent, and I don't like. I don't want anything to. I literally. That's how I view kids as. Um, I hate when anyone does anything to kids. It pisses me the hell off. Like really makes me mad. Um, Kids, the disabled or disability community, and elderly. Those two groups I don't like being messed with. I literally hate that shit. Like it literally makes me angry. Um, so that might be why I don't want those kids being messed. That's why I don't want that to happen to those kids probably. Um, I know at one point when I had told my mom, she said she could have talked to the principal. I told her not to because girls aren't. I don't know about anybody else. I can't say about speak for anyone else's experience. I feel like girls are um, way worse bullies than guys. I'm not saying guys aren't bad. I ain't saying that at all. I've never had a guy bully, thank God. But I feel like because they can hit your emotions like really because they're emotional being just like they're emotional being just like I am an emotional being. I'm not saying men are not. Don't take it that way. But because they know where to hit, like what pressure points to push or whatever, that's why that crap is horrible. Like they knew that. I remember, right. We gotta detach ourselves from this experience. Remember, so you don't cry. I remember one incident. It was eighth grade. I don't know. We were in the lunchroom, whatever, and um, there was a point where I don't remember. I don't know. I just know me and my sister and my friends were sitting at the table or whatever, eating lunch and everything, and the bully was on the other damn table, which I fucking hate, by the way, because I'm trying really hard not to think about the situation so I don't cry. Like I think about it in my head while I say it. There was a point where they had like carrots or whatever. They opened the bag. I remember. I don't remember seeing them actually open the bag, but I know that the carrots were like thrown at me, and that memory in my head, like even though it's been 19 years since that, I still remember how I felt, and I still feel the same way every time I think about it. When that happened, I was like, that means I must be garbage, which means I am a worthless, because garbage is worthless when you throw it in the trash can. It's like a worthless thing, and so right, you're not crying. We're doing good because we're not crying, but that's how I felt. I was like, and I think that might have been I think that actually might have been the same day I attempted suicide that day. And that was, I didn't do the same method I do now, which is, I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing, but I do remember going through those situations and being like, okay, this is what we're, unfortunately, I didn't think about this is what we're dealing with, but I, I'm not sure if this is the same day I told my mom about it. I know eventually I told her about it, but Mildred, why did you delete the message? Was it rude or something? Because I didn't see what the message said after Nick's message. Um, because whoever said about trauma being generational, they are right. I agree. I don't know what happened, so I didn't see what the message was. Oh, hello. Let me view what the message says. Not Nick's message. I was trying to view the other one. Trauma is generational. You didn't have to delete that, because she's right. It is generational. I agree with that statement. I don't even know if can I put it back. I don't know if I can put it back. I know I don't take it a different way. I knew exactly what you meant. Trauma can be passed, it can go down, what trauma has been done can go from generation to generation. I agree 100% with that statement. I don't know how to undo it. Oh, wait, she's not blocked? Oh, thank God she's not blocked. I thought she was blocked. Mina, I knew what you meant. I don't, my mod took it a different way. I knew exactly what you meant when you said it. I promise that, I don't know if that was a mistake or not, but I don't know. I know I took it the way you said it. I agree with you. No, I know you wrote the message, but I'm saying I couldn't see it at first. Okay. I like your name, Mina. I just like, because when I say your name, it makes me think of that show. I'm glad you're not blocked though. Um, what was I gonna say? Oh yes, it makes me think of the show. I don't know if you watched it, Corey in the House. That's what it makes me think of, because in the character's name was Mina on the show, so that's what I think of when I say your name. I know you're probably like, what the hell, Miranda? That's weird, but it is. That's how I probably know how to say your name. But yeah, weird side note. um, I don't know. I need to stop tapping my nails. That's because I'm stimming, and I don't try not to stim another way. Oh, your mom's from South Africa. Oh, cool. Does Mina mean something? Is it like oh, she named me after her. Wait, really? Like Mina from the show? Wait a second. You're named after Mina from like the Corey in the House show. Are you real for real? That is cool. I wasn't named after I wasn't named. Wait, you're named after your mom, or you're named after are you saying you're named after your mom? Sorry, I'm trying to make sure, because oh, you're named after your mom. My bad. Well, your mom has a nice name too then. Um Thank you for clarifying. Also, just the people that know that are new to this channel, sometimes I ask for clarification because I'm autistic, and when something is unclear, I tend to not understand what's happening. People will get it as time goes on. I love being Mariah, just so you know. I know people are like, why? Because I do. And especially being hating myself for decades, now loving myself, it's very, very different. Like, Honestly, the reason I love myself, one of the reasons I love myself is because of my ex, because he taught me it's 100% okay to be Mariah. Like, I never had someone that taught me outside of my family. I never had anyone else tell me that Mariah, you're 100% allowed to be yourself. Like, you don't need to apologize for being yourself. I never had anyone outside of my family ever tell me that. So being able to hmm? Wait, what's that mean? What's in the told mean? No, no, dude, what you trying to mean? What you trying to say? Oh, you're trying. Oh, you accidentally put that. Um, I don't know, guys. What do you guys want to do? Like, I really one thing I do hope is I hope someone you said you're glad I'm enjoying the. I try. I don't know. Mildred, you're confusing me. Why do you keep retracting? Like, I read your messages and you retract it. What? Mildred, do you know me? You know that I'm dyslexic. I can still read typos. I knew what you meant. You don't have to retract it. It's fine. Oh, you meant you wrote it wrong. Oh, you're glad that I'm in. Oh, you're so sweet. Let's be honest. You were like really sweet. But Nick, are you there? Did you like leave and we didn't know? Or are you just listening and you're like, I don't have anything to say? You're always con You're always confused by that statement. Which one? What statement are you talking about, Mina? Oh, you're just quiet. You're just absorbing what's happening, Nick. You remind me of my ex sometimes. It's not a bad thing, I promise. And I'm not talking about the jerk ex. I'm talking about the most recent ex. The one who I said is the love of my life. I still think he is, even though I don't care if people are like, Mariah, you're insane. I'm not really insane. I'm just Mariah. No, I'm just myself. Like, what am I supposed to do? Not be myself? Or forget that. People say, oh, you can't be friends with. I can be friends with whoever I want to be friends with. I know. You're like, Mariah, that's so weird. People are probably thinking, I do have weird thoughts most of the time. Most people don't get me. It's like, I feel like 2 to 3 people get me at a time. But that's okay. Most people think I'm probably annoying, but nah, I guess I can't really fault them for thinking that. I'm a unique being. I'm very unique. I'm not very, I'm not like most people that are of the norm that you would look. Hmm. I've had to mask honestly, I masked most of my life is why you see me like this now. Being my, this is why you see me unmasked now emotionally, because most of my life, like, basically most of school I had to mask because it wasn't acceptable the way I am. Like, you get stares and looked at. It's freaking annoying. It's probably why I wonder if that's why some of my I wonder if my anxiety is as bad because I had to mask so damn long. Because I do know that's one of, I think, masking my being autistic, dyslexic. I never masked that. Like being autistic and ADHD, masking it all the time probably fucked me up really bad with not being my impulses being as intense as they are. I know it's more than platonic, but it doesn't really matter because, like, we both know that we ain't doing nothing. We're not doing anything more than that because right now I'm still sick with my eating disorder. I don't know if I'll ever be better with that, unfortunately. I try, but my eating disorder has its good days and its bad, and I don't want to be with anybody until that's at least way better than it has been. It's not that I just have, I would like it to be more good days than bad days. Right now it seems like it's more good days, but I need it to be consistent. Like not being days where I think about like it's okay not to eat if I don't want to, but and that's I know that's the anorexia talking. Absolutely wait. What doesn't absolutely wait? What do you mean it doesn't absolutely what do you mean it doesn't matter? About the eating disorder thing? Or you're talking about you're talking about I'm saying for me I said it doesn't matter if well because I don't really he already knows I'm not I'm not getting in any new relationship at all, if it's him or anyone else. Um, if I'm not okay mentally with my eating disorder, like because my eating disorder is not just physical, like affects my body physically, it's also mental. Um, because to have the thought of saying it's okay not to eat, that's a problem. That's not okay. Like it's bad to me when I have to like say that's good. I ate 2 meals today. That's fucking weird. It's really bad to me that I have to go say that's like a good. I'm not saying it's not a good thing to eat. I'm saying that it's bad that I think that I have to. I'm 33. Um. Oh, your comment was blank. No, I can read it. Oh, I figured you meant my relationship. I see. Like you're fine, Nick. You're fine. I um honestly I can't see myself dating anyone else like ever after dating him because I don't know how to. That means I'll compare everyone to him, and that's gonna be a problem. That's why I can't see myself dating anyone besides him again. I know people are like, well, it's possible to date other people, but I don't know. Like the only reason why I say that is because he's the only one that ever made me feel okay being myself. Like, and no one else in any other relationship I've ever been, they made me feel shitty for being myself. So, and I don't see many people acting like, I don't know. I feel like people. I'm not saying people can't be kind. I just don't. You don't. I don't meet too many people that are kind. So, particularly guys. But so nah. Um, definitely don't want to. I don't want another long distance relationship. That was hard. Honestly, that's one of the main reasons that we broke up because it was long distance. I didn't like the distance. The distance was no. It was no. I no. And I don't hate. I'm never gonna hate him. Just like, it's not like his fault that he lives where he lives and I live where I live. But no. I do. I agree. The heart wants what it wants, like the song goes, like this Lena Gomez song goes. So weird. I don't know how I feel. At least next year I'll be an even age again and not an odd. I hate odd. I literally hate being 33 because it's odd. Like Nick and me will be like we're odds together and we're evens together because we're 2 years apart. And we're both even years. Yeah, that's what we are. I don't know about anyone else. You're almost 2 years older than me, but not exactly. Now, if I was born a week later than I was, then we would be 2 years apart. But because I'm not, we're not exactly. We are like by days. Would be two. That would be 2 years, but we're not. I gotta figure out if I want to, because my birthday's gonna run on a Saturday next year. I don't know if I want to do I want to do a regular live stream on that day or do I want to do a birthday live stream? I have not decided. Most people think I'm way younger than I am. The youngest I've ever gotten was like, this is back when I was in my 20s. I gotten that I looked like I was in elementary school. Um, I don't know what that, and wait, why do you like that? Most people don't get me. They're like, why do you have a problem with odd? I don't like odd numbers. That means it needs to be, because it means something doesn't have a pair, and that's what I don't like about the odd part. I know people are like, well, no, I don't know. But I guess when you put the odd numbers together, I guess you have a pair technically for three and three, but not all of them work. I know you're like, but then when you do 34, there's one that's missing a pair. I know, but there's nothing. I like that the last number is even. Right, I know. Judge me if you want to, I don't care. Um, and my foot is numb. I hate when it does this. I'm glad we had some new people in here. I'm not feeling bad for you blocking other people. I'm glad for people that get blocked when they are not doing the right thing. Now if it was a mistake, that's completely different. But Mina, do I look my age or do I look older than that? Typically, the oldest I've ever got someone said it was 23 on here, which is actually not that bad. That's like 10 years off of my age, so that ain't that bad. That's at least an adult age. You said, well, the two is even. Really? You're gonna do, you're, oh, what? Why can't, I wish I could see the picture better. I bet you look good. I can't see. Wait, so do I look my age? People say I do, some people say I don't. This one asshole, I don't care. He was being an asshole because he was mad about something. He was like, you look way older, which is a damn, I know he's lying. I don't care. I don't care. I know when someone is lying. Most people say I look younger, but I heard that it's autistics tend to look younger than they actually are. I don't know if that's a fact or not, but that's what I've heard. Must be. Yeah, I have a feeling it's probably because I'm autistic and have good genes at the same time. Sorry for people that may think I'm being insulting. If you didn't know my age, what would you and Nick and Mildred, what would you guess? Since you the two who said that something about being younger. Honestly, I don't know. It could be genes from both my parents, my mom and my dad, that I look young like this. Plus being autistic. I know they said you tend to look younger when you're autistic. I'm in my 20s. That's not bad, actually. That's at least an adult age. That's 10 years off my age, so 22. This is it's not a dangerous question. How is it dangerous? It's called being honest. Wait, is it dangerous because you're gonna say something jerk-like? Is that why it's dangerous? No, I was only asking the three people, well, the two people that had said the statement, but come on, Nick. Why you? No, it's a dangerous question because you're a guy. That's why it's dangerous. I'm serious. But if Mariah says, and I'm Mariah right here, I asked you, how old do I look? I'm not gonna get mad. Have you seen me get mad at you? I only got mad well, I didn't really get mad, but I was kind of annoyed because you kept doing these questions that you knew I couldn't pick between, but that's different. Listen, if somebody asks you how old they look and they're genuinely asking you, it's fine if you tell the answer. Now, if they're not really asking you, which I'm not playing a trick on you, I'm really legitimately asking you. Oh. I figured you meant that. You're fine. Really, Nick, do I look, excuse me, do I look like the person that would be, I'm not one of those people that want to say 29 forever, okay? Just to be clear. I'm not one of those people that like, oh, I celebrated my 29th birthday last year. I'm 29 again. I'm not one of those dang people. There are some people like that. That's not Mariah, as you probably figured out, because I am 33. And that's actually my age. Can you just say it and stop being like that? Stop being scared for no reason. I asked you a genuine question. Just wait. Then why can't you just tell me? Never ask a. I'm from Maryland. Never ask a man how. I don't care about the proverb. I don't care about that. I asked him that. I want him to tell me what age I look like I am. And Nick already knows the answer, so no, don't listen. Nick, you're making me annoyed right now. Excuse me. I asked the question and you didn't answer my question. Can you at least tell me if I look older or younger and stop playing this game? Stop playing with me. I know you're messing with me. It's like you're playing a prank on me, but I'm not allowed to know what the prank is. But seriously, excuse me. At least say if it looks older or younger. Well, I guess technically you ever said younger. Wait, okay, then I'll give you an age thing, and then you tell me if you say yes or no then. 21. Hold on. You did answer. Oh, you said 20. That's actually maybe 20. Oh, really, and you're fine. So you're around the same. So you say the same thing that Mildred and Mina say. So you're still, well, that's still 10 years off, which isn't bad. That's actually pretty good. If I look 20, if I look 21, that means I wouldn't be carded then, because one thing I always thought, like, if I like went to buy like beer somewhere, actually, when I went to buy wine, I was carded, but that's normal carding. They didn't like say, oh, they never said that you don't look that age. Like, so yeah, that's a legit answer. I appreciate you for actually responding to my statement. Um, Stupid stimming. Hey Mildred, since I know you're well, maybe in your country it's okay to do that. Maybe it's okay to drink at 16 over there. I was gonna say, never mind, I didn't know, like I said. I didn't know it was legal. Dang it. So you were not gonna say, let me shut up. Don't say things. Shut your mouth. Probably, maybe it's safer over there. With like people don't drink and drive over there. Maybe that's why it's 18 over there. I don't know. But, because I'm not from South Africa, so I don't know. Have you always lived there, Nick, in South Africa? Just out of curiosity. You wait, so you do you wait, do you stim any of the ways I stim? Like with my fingernails and like the facial and then biting the inside of your cheek. Do you do the same thing, Mildred? Different stims? I used to like hide my stimming, like because I didn't know it was stimming at the time, but I used to hide it because I thought it would make people uncomfortable. But I realized I'm not the only one that's autistic out there. I'm not the only one that stims. Oh, wow, so you're born there and wow, your grandparents are from the Netherlands. Okay, were from the Netherlands. Wait, have you ever been there to the Netherlands? Hmm. I wonder what it's like there. Oh, thanks. Um, I need to stop stimming. I don't know how to stop. I know you're probably like Mariah. I know. I'm glad that Jerome's not on here because he used to tell me to stop doing certain stims. I didn't want to. Glad I don't. Only because he used to tell me to stop messing my hair with my. This is one of my stem. Um, you said. See, I've never been there, so I don't know what the Netherlands is like. Oh, would you ever visit the Netherlands? Hmm. Oh, really? Huh. Sorry, I read what was reading what Mina said, but then I went back and read what Mildred was saying. I know that's the reverse order. Um, Wait, have you been to the Netherlands, Mina? I don't do cold areas, so that's not it. That's a hell no negative. I'm not going. I'm sorry. I don't do places where I can't feel like I have to like no, I don't. Because I'm thinking about when me and my sister were in college and it was really cold and one day where we went at the time, this girl, I swear to you, I swear, her body, I've never had, oh, hello. I've never had where somebody's body temperature, all she did was put her arms in my sleeve and, like, all the heat from her body went into my, like, sleeves. And I was like, she was like a furnace. I've never had that before. I didn't even know that existed. People were like furnaces. I didn't know. And I can't do places where I can't get warm and I have to be, like, freezing cold. Like, I don't like that. My body can't heat itself up and I'm like freezing. The hell no. The hell no. Oh, you said it's perfect in a way because people who are bothered by your stim might leave you alone if you're like likely. Well, some people will be annoying and probably follow you because you're stimming and you're getting on their nerves that they have to go and bot. One of my stims that I couldn't stand, that I couldn't do when COVID was really bad, is touch my face because I like touching my face. It's not weird. It's one of my stims, and I used to have to think, oh my gosh, Mariah, you can't touch your damn face. It was like a torture chamber to me. It was torturous because I'm like I want to touch my face and I can't, and I'm like, the fuck is this? I hate this. I swear. I was like, because you couldn't touch, like, you can't touch. You weren't allowed to touch like certain parts because it's a stinking virus. I feel bad for people that died, but I need it. That's a stim. Like, it's something my body needs to do to regulate, and it couldn't do that. So I'm like, what the hell else am I gonna do? Because that's one of my normal stims. Like it's a thing. I don't know why. Stimming is, let me see if I can find the definition to explain it. Well, having an emotional mask all the time, which is what most autistics have to do, unfortunately, because we have to assimilate to stupid society, which is some bullshit, by the way. Let me see if I can look up the definition for stimming. Because you asked me what stimming means. Okay. So stimming is a repetitive performance of certain physical movements or vocalizations. Like you see how I was tapping my fingers. It helps with regulating my emotions. So it says that people that are autistics or have other neurodevelopmental mental conditions, this is self stimulation behavior is thought to serve for various purposes as a calming or expressing emotions. And I do it a lot for calming because I have extreme anxiety issues. I stim a lot. I have very bad anxiety issues because of being autistic and not being able to, for a long time, I wasn't allowed to be myself. Plus, I also have ADHD, and I probably have my stimming might be a little bit more intense because I have both. But I don't know I'm not gonna say for a fact that it's true, but I do suspect it. You said you understand stimming. It's not as intense. I am also, I think because I'm autistic and ADHD, an ADHDer, but also I have three neurodivergencies, being dyslexic, autistic, and an ADHDer, so I have three. But stimming probably comes from both my being autistic and ADHD, just to be clarify. I do wonder if some of my stuff is way more heightened or up, more, I guess, magnified because of having multiple disabilities in one person. Um, I don't know for a fact. I know that people that are autistic can have ADHD, and I tend to have both. For me, it's a calming down thing because my emotions are heightened, and particularly streaming makes my anxiety extremely high. So I'm trying to calm myself down. Oh, hi, Warren. So sometimes it depends. I feel like it depends on. I don't know. I just like my stimming. It makes me happy. Even though at times I didn't realize that's what I was doing. Uh, I don't know if I have a favorite stim. I know some people have favorite stims. I don't know what mine is. You're fine. Uh, what are they doing? I don't know. I think my favorite stim it's got to be my face one. Or biting the inside of my cheek. It's one. Um, I don't know. It's a thing. People are like probably it doesn't really matter. For most autistics it does matter stimming. I didn't realize it was so significant. I just thought a lot of my stuff before I knew about what particular disabilities I had, I thought they were Mariah things because I always equated them to myself because I never saw anyone like me. I now realize back when I was a kid, this little girl, she was nonverbal and she was autistic. I didn't know back then that's what she was, but I do know now. That she was kind of like me, but not like me fully because I could speak and she could not. I'm not saying she wouldn't eventually speak. So yeah, I don't know if she ever was able to speak or not. I do like my finger tapping. Like it makes me happy. I don't care. Like my finger tapping when I'm stimming is fine, even though the nails I know they're clicking because of the length. But whatever, it works for Mariah. I know my leg, like the leg thing is a stim. I didn't know that. I do that all the time. Like I will rock. One thing my mom told me, I didn't know this. When I get really upset about things, I will rock. My mom said I used to do when I was a child. I didn't know this. I found out later. Um, Sometimes even when I'm excited, I will rock. It's a thing that it just happens. I don't feel like one thing I really hope doesn't happen. People get insulted because of people insult other people because they're stimming. Like that's not cool. Like I don't know. I don't know. I wonder if making art can be a stim. I don't know if it can be. I know I get hyper focused when I'm making my art because it makes me happy. It's one thing that makes I literally, since I was a child, this made me really happy, and it still makes me happy to this day. Like, thinking about making more art, like, I'm gonna make more art this week, which I'm happy about because I've not made art since like 2 weeks ago. Um, um, uh, like for me, I walk I didn't realize this until like my college professor pointed it out. I run on my tippy toes. I think that could be an autistic thing. I didn't know. I never knew. No one ever told me. Even being an athlete, I never knew. No one told me. I walk on my tippy toes. My mom told me. I swear I didn't know. My mom, like, I suspect that's probably a stim. I know autistics can walk on their tippy toes. I don't know many that do. A lot of things, like I said, suspected they were other people dealt with. I mean, had them, but I didn't know. So everything that I did that I didn't see anyone else did, I would always call them mariah things until I knew that they were things other people experienced. I'm not ashamed of anything that I do that other people don't do because me doing something different doesn't make me any less than. Um, and someone doing something different than what I do doesn't make them less than. Just like my one of my drawings, which is a drawing that I made into I think an inspiring thought. Good enough, that's right. It's true. Because you're basically what it means is you're good enough the way you are, even though it doesn't actually say that. And for a long time, I didn't realize it was good enough. But when I look at that particular drawing that I made, I'm like, that is very true. Good enough. That you are right. That's what it means to me. Like, good enough, you're right. Um, that's one of my favorites. Actually, funny thing is, purple and red look really good when I use them on my art, which is ironic because I don't like purple. Which is even more funny because my favorite two colors make up purple, but I still don't like purple like that. Oh, good, good. I'm glad. Um, I don't think you were selfish, but I don't think you were selfish, and I don't think you were inconsiderate. But I'm glad you got yourself some help, though, Lauren. Um, I just hope that I don't even know what to say. What I'm trying to say. I hope that you continue. There we go. I hope you continue with the getting yourself help. That's what I want to say. I am so sorry if you heard some ignorant ass bastard. Sorry, because I get annoyed. It's my misophonia being irritated because some person decided to drive across my house or my parents' house with their loud ass car, and I can hear every word that thing is saying, and it's aggravating my misophonia, which I think is common. I think I'm not sure if all autistics have, but I know I have misophonia. It can be irritating at times because I get annoyed by things most people probably wouldn't get annoyed by. Like I literally don't like the lawnmower when people are so loud. I hate that crap. Um, because it irritates. Because my senses are heightened. My hearing is really really heightened. So what most people probably wouldn't be triggered by, I am. So it's it's a mixed bag. You have wow. You have like you don't need to apologize. About that. I just the reason I cried is because I can relate to your feelings, but also I've been what you did. It reminded me of a situation someone else did to me, so it triggered that too. On top of it, you don't need to apologize for that. It just means I'm emotionally connected to what you were going through, so it made me upset. Um, but yeah. Um, no, I don't think that hold on, let me read it and then maybe let me respond to it after I read it. There are times when I don't think that's selfish for saving someone's life. I don't think that's selfish at all, actually. I think that's actually very selfless because you're putting the emotions of that person onto you. That's what happened when I went. That's what was happening when you were telling me all the stuff you were telling me last week. That's what happened. So that's why I was upset because I felt downtrodden and all the other feelings. So I think on top of being helpless in the situation on my side, so it didn't help. But I do understand exactly what you're going through. I don't know everything about your situation. I don't want to know all about everything that's going happening. Oh, Mildred was saying that, but I don't think he was being. I don't think anyone was being selfish in that regard. I don't think anyone was being selfish in that regard, Mildred. Um, Even though I've been told that I was selfish when I was doing that, but I don't think I was being selfish. The thing is, sometimes people cry out for help, and some people are willing. Um, that's a good question. I don't know why he changed his picture. I don't even know what the picture is because I'm not looking at it. Like, just be you. That's what I tell myself. I'm always me. Well, yeah, I am. I think everyone should be themselves. My tab's not broken, is it? Please say no. Because I don't know, it's like not moving, so I'm not sure. Hopefully it's not broken. Oh, good. It's just quiet. Warren, did you hear what Nick said or asked? Can you please answer? I appreciate when people answer. Like, I'd rather you answer it than, like, ignore what he said, because I don't appreciate people ignoring people. Like, Warren, where'd you go? But why wouldn't you want to answer that? That's a legit question. That's actually a good question. I like the question. Like, I don't. I hope he's not still trying to impress me because I don't want anyone to impress me. I don't like that. Like, I literally don't like it. I'd rather someone just treat me like a human being. That's it. Like, well, if he doesn't want to, he doesn't have to. But I'm not saying to force him to answer, Mildred. I'm just saying I would rather. Um, you meant what? I'm confused. You're saying you meant to answer the question? Oh, you meant to change the profile picture. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't understand. Um, my brain. Thinking. Um, I'm curious to know, do you guys, all the people that's in here right now, what kind of music is your favorite kind? Nick wasn't saying Mildred. Nick was not saying it's not okay to change the picture, but he didn't have to tell us that he had to change. The one thing I didn't understand, why is he telling me he changed the picture? He can do whatever he wants to do. Like, I don't care. That's the only thing. I don't care if he changes the picture. He can do what he wants. Like that, you don't have to tell me. Like, that's not my business. Is my point. Um, I find myself listening to music from the early 2000s and 2010s. Um, Stuff from the 90s. For me, I liked Evanescence, Paramore, Avril. A lot of the people that were considered misfits. Pink. Yeah. I don't really listen to none of the newer stuff nowadays. Eminem, um, favorite rapper. He's my favorite rapper. Um, and please don't do one thing I want to say to this chat, the people that are listening to me. I don't want people to try to impress me. I hate that shit. Okay, just to be honest, I'm not one of those people that is impressed um by things that you think I'm gonna be impressed by. I just don't like people trying to impress me. I don't like it at all. Like I really don't like be yourself. That to me, being yourself impresses me. Other than that, I don't see. I don't. I'm not impressed by any of the other stuff than that. You being bold enough to be yourself, that is impressive. Um, you said you like Christian and country. What's your favorite kind of music, Mildred? If you're still here, which I don't know. I don't think I don't know if I know I know who Simple Plan is. I know of some 40 41, but I don't really know. I've heard of the Offspring. I don't know that group. Good Charlotte sounds like something familiar. Oh, I forgot it. Oh my gosh, how the hell did I forget about Linkin Park and Green Day? What the? Oh hell, I forgot about Linkin Park and Green Day and how the hell did I forget about that? How the hell did I forget about that? Linkin Park is. I'm. I'm sorry. I can't listen to it. I can't listen to Linkin Park now. Nah, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be rude. I don't have a problem. Um, I don't have a problem with them having a girl as a leader, but I can't listen to it. I got used to Chester. I can't listen to nobody else. It's no. I'm not insulted by the just girl leading whatever, but I can't like no. Chester just had something that I don't know how to explain it to you. He had something. It's probably because I connected with him because I know what it's like to be depressed like he was and all that stuff. Maybe that's why I like his stuff. Could be. Damn. Ah, I'm trying to think. Do I have any other ones I liked? Savage Garden was good. Heck yes. Oh, and S Club 7, that was a great too. Hell yes with that. I watched I remember when they came on Spice Girls was okay. But I loved I don't know if I know their I don't think I know their albums, sorry, their names for the albums, Nick. I know you're telling me them. I don't think I know what the album names are. Sorry about that. It's embarrassing. Heck of a beeping. Sorry, well, I feel like I'm missing. I feel like I'm totally missing people. I remember when me and my sister and my cousin, when we were growing up, we used to like pretend. We used to pretend that each one of us was one of the girls from S Club 7, and then we pretend like NSYNC was okay for me. I was okay. Same with Backstreet Boys was fine. They were okay. Christina and Brittany and Christina, they were okay. I didn't mind them, either of them, any of those groups. But I really, really loved when me, my sister, and my cousin pretended to be like the three lead girls. Well, there's four, but at the time there was only three of us. In S Club 7, and then we pretend that like we didn't have any guy cousins like at the house. We had guy cousins, but they weren't there. And that'd be weird also because they're guys and like no, but still, I remember we used to pretend to like be them, and then we like would sing the songs and try to do dance moves, and we thought we were good. I would not say we were good at that. The singing wasn't bad. Hello, Michael. But it was funny because I'm thinking about the It was fun. We had a lot of fun times when me and my sister and my youngest sister wasn't. I think she was a little baby, so she might not. She wasn't involved in that at the time. But we pretended like that each one of us was like dating one of the other people in the group, and of course the only two people that dated in the group were Hannah and Paul. Rest in peace, Paul. Man, I was kind of bummed because I wish I could have went to see their reunion concert when Paul was alive because he died before the concert even happened. So which is a mess. Because when I saw that he's good too. My dad and my mom had some great musicians in their time, like the Temptations and the Dern, and then and Temptations. There's a whole lot of Earth, Wind and Fire. Like I wish I wish I was born in a different time period sometimes. Because I wish I lived when like my parents did, so I could have some of the good people in my. I'm just saying they had better talent back then, like Tina Fey, not Tina Fey. What's her name? Tina Marie, like all the dang good ass people. That doesn't. I can't say Michael Jackson because I feel like I don't. We don't. I don't get to have a right to have him in my thing because he was in the 80s and the 90s and I was born in the 90s, so it doesn't count. Like the 80s, the 70s, the probably even the 60s, which doesn't count for me because I wasn't born in those times. So I feel like I don't have claim to that. There's certain musicians. Sam Cooke is a good one. Marvin Gaye, like there's a whole lot of great singers my parents got like to hear. One thing I will say, like when I was a kid, um, I don't know if Billy Joel is good. I never heard him. So I don't know. But I remember my grandmother playing. Oh, I loved when she put the record. I don't even know where her record player is. That makes me sad because I'll never know because she ain't alive no more. So I don't know where her stuff was. But the point is, I love when she used to put on the record player. She had a record player, and because I had never seen a record player for her house. Supposedly my dad had a record player, but I never saw his record player, so I don't know. I don't know what happened to it. She used to have she had albums and she would put on Nat King Cole. Dang, I'm not gonna lie, that was a great turn record. Heck, oh yes. And this is, I'm sorry, it was brilliant because the thing was so crystal clear. I never heard something so crystal clear in my life. Like I'm sorry, it was better than CD players. I ain't trying to be rude or nothing because I have a CD player. That's why I said that. The thing is staticky. The CD player, when I hear it, it can hear the static. On the freaking record, you didn't hear no static whatsoever freaking ever, dude. And like I'm thinking, wow, his voice was so crystal clear. Like could hear every word he was saying. Like um, he had a really nice voice. Nat King Cole, really really nice voice. Sad he died the way he did. It didn't sound like it was a good way to die. Not that any way to die is good, but I love record players. I wish I had one. Dang it! I wish I had my. I do wish. I really wish I had my grandmother's albums though. Damn. Oh man, because I'm gonna be thinking about the times when she put the record on. I don't really know how you dance to Nat King Cole because I don't know. Can you dance to that? Because it's so like um I don't even know what to say it is. It's just really a lot. But it makes sense. She used to have this. She also had this bubblegum thing. I don't know what it was. It's some kind of bubblegum record, but I don't remember what the thing. But it actually really was. I've never in my life heard something so crystal clear in my life. I really wish we had a record player. I don't know. I don't know what happened to it. It was the most. I swear to you, it makes me regret having a CD player and all this stuff. Um, because that crap has static and I hate the static. It's annoying. Like I can because I'm autistic, I can hear the static very clearly in the CD player when it's on. Even if you can still hear the music, I can still hear the static on top of the music. It's annoying. Like that's annoying. But I'm glad you're happy. I have a. I don't want to buy a record player. I can't afford that. I can't. Do you know how much record players probably cost? I can't afford that. Uh, I wish no. I just want my grandmother's record player because it has special. It has special. It has. You know what I'm saying. It has. I'm not explaining it. Sentimental value. There we go. To it. So I'm glad you're happy. That's good. Um. Da, da, da. I don't know. I just like listening to her music on the record player, and because I had never seen a record player before that. I mean, I used to have like a Walkman or whatever, one of those Walkman, the one where you put the darn tapes in and stuff, which sounds the same because I was one in the '90s, but I'm not sure if that was that a '90s thing or not. Um, yeah, I don't know. I just want. I just wish I had a Dang, I hope is it kind of bad that I kind of hope I marry someone that has a record player? I know it sounds so selfish. I kind of want to. Um, yeah, I'm not responding to that, but I don't know. Well, technically that works then, because I guess technically we came on the cusp of which means you and me were born on the cusp of Walkman. Yes, millennials. Um, yeah, I hate that. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say I hate that movie. I don't like the part. I don't like that part of Passion. I don't want to talk about that because it'll make me cry. Are you I don't know if you're. I don't think you're trying to make me cry, Warren. But I'm not talking about Passion of the Christ because it made me upset. I'm not trying. Not gonna get upset on camera. No, I'm not. Because last week, after what happened with all the stuff that happened with you, they caused me to have a real bad headache, and I'm not trying to do that again. 'Cause every time I cry, every time I do cry, I get really bad headaches. Like it's been like that since I was a kid, and it hasn't changed, and I don't want to deal with that again. Yeah, I know about the Passion of the Christ. I've seen it. I don't ever want to see it again. I only saw it once. I don't ever want to see that movie again. Horrible. It was horrible. The horrible way that Jesus was treated. That really made me upset. Like actually, it was literally crying like for a while, and I had the worst headache because of that crap, and I don't want to do that. Um, you can go watch it. I'm not watching that ever again in my life, ever, ever again, not ever. And I mean what I said. And if you watch it, you know exactly why I said what I said. I think actually no, everyone in my family I think was crying when they saw that part, and I'm never ever watching that again, ever, 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 ever. I've had movies that made me cry, but not to that extent. No, 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 nope. Um, what was I? I was watching. What was I watching? I don't. Some reason I don't think that I know what it's about. I already. When I told you I seen the movie, I know what it's about. I don't need to watch it again. It doesn't. It doesn't matter. I know what it's about. I've seen it. I know what it's about. It is. I don't, if you saw what I saw, I would know exactly what I'm talking about. I watch a lot of true crime. Nick, you should never. You should just ask me when do I not watch true crime. I literally watched. I was watching this series. It's called. I think it's a UK series. It's called My Lover, My Killer. Don't watch it if you don't watch it if you have a problem with true crime. Do not watch it. For me, I watch a lot of true crime, so I don't um have an issue there, but because I watch a lot of true crime. Now, some of my true crime stuff that I watch can make people. My sister and my dad, me and my dad watch a lot of true crime. Um, me, my sister, my two sisters, and my mom do not watch true crime. They do not like watching that because it's very morbid and very sad. So I understand their points. I don't know. Like I'm not one of those people that the one thing I don't like I wait, do you want to know what channels I watch or do you want to watch you said you want to watch it? You can do whatever is best for you, Warren. I can't tell you what you are or not going to watch or sorry, what you should or shouldn't watch. I got nothing. Um I don't want to watch that. I don't want to watch Law and Crime. I watch too many. Nick, I watch so many true crime channels. I don't need to add no more. Like it already upsets me when I watch the ones I watch. Like I watched that series Dead to Me. Yeah, that was freaking. I'm sorry. In the UK, they have shitty. Their justice system is shitty, just like our damn justice system here. I don't know about South Africa, but our justice system in this country is shit like, and then the one in the UK and some other places is shit like. What the hell is this? Like, they literally for murder, you don't get a life damn sentence. You can get the hell out. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, are you kidding me? Like I watch sometimes I don't watch it because it's too dark. There's certain episodes on um certain true crime I can't watch because like there was one when there's stuff about children and they're like little children. I cannot watch that. I cannot. I don't even I can't watch it. I used to watch this series. it's not an actual YouTube channel. It's a real series, and it made me upset because they finished the damn series. I mean, canceled it. It's called it's called Deadly Women. That was my favorite show. I still love it. Like right now, I literally still rewatch it. I'm not sorry. I can't help it. It's my favorite series of all true crime I've seen. I started watching this new series. It's called Toxic. That thing is intense as hell. I've never seen a series like that. It's actually really upsetting. Like it's about like I don't even explain it. It's like an abusive. There some of these situations are abusive, and some of them do involve murder. Some of them they almost died, but they didn't die. It's effed up. I hate that. Channels I watch YouTube channels. I watch Actually, let me go through my YouTube thing and look, cause I have them under my little list of watching list, like I have a list where I watch things. Um, let's see. Where are you talking, Mildred? Are you asking me for YouTube channels or talking about channels as in? Yeah, my dad watches Forensic File. Hell no, I'm not watching that. I can't watch that. Just like a hell no. I hear him watching and I'm like, I can't watch. Some of the details of it makes me upset. Okay, so I watch this one. I love this one. This new guy. I found this new guy. His name is Ty Knotts. His channel is called True Crime Stories. I swear I love it. I love that channel. Um, I watch this channel called Just Thought Lounge. Another one I watched Dark Asia with Megan. I sometimes don't watch some of her episodes, particularly the ones with children or the ones where I think it's too gruesome for me to damn take in because I take all the emotions and every damn thing in there, so I don't know if I do it. So that one I sometimes I don't watch some of hers, and sometimes I don't watch Adrian's. Adrian is the one who does Coffee House Crime. I like his channel, but some of the stuff I can't watch. Like I can't. I used to watch Stephanie Harlow. I used to watch her true crime stuff, but then I stopped watching. Same with Bailey. So I can't say her last darn name to save my life. She does makeup and true crime for her name. Is it Cerulean? So I don't know how to say her name. It's up with an S. So Bailey, and then put the S, in, and then it'll probably come up on YouTube. I can't think of how to say her name because I just couldn't. Because some of the stuff is very like I don't know how to explain it. It's too much for my brain to deal with, so I don't watch it. Like for Stephanie, her videos were too long, and it was taking up time from other things, so I stopped watching hers. I used to watch Kendall. Some of them I just didn't feel like watching anymore, so I just stopped watching them. I love Adrian's, but that so it doesn't help because he also has a British accent, so I can't not watch him. But some of them I can't watch. Well, there are some videos I don't watch because I can't. Like when it deals with if it feel like it's too gory, I won't watch it because I will get those images imprinted in my brain and I can't freaking undo that. Not that he ever really gives gory, but the details get in my brain and then I like literally will see certain things in my head. Um, Sometimes I watch this one called Unreal True Crime, not as often as the others. I think it's all the ones I watch. Did Warren leave? Hope not. Wasn't trying to make people leave. People leave all the time, so because this channel is. Nick, can you tell me something? Can you look on my channel for a second? Because I'm confused by something. I'm looking because I was looking on my tablet on something. Can you tell me if it what it says for when you look on there? Can you tell me what the most Can you see the live stream up on your thing? Not on this one, but I'm saying on the actual YouTube channel. Can you see it? Like because when I look on, sorry, it unconnected and then reconnected. It looked on my tablet and I couldn't see it on the page. So yeah. Um I still want my second dimple. I only have one on this side. No, I'm still jealous. Nick has a I know I shouldn't be jealous, but I want my second I want a dimple on my other cheek. It's not fair. Nick said he got another one. I want dimples on both my cheeks. Not Mariah. It's fair. It's not fair to Mariah though. It's fair, but it's not fair to me. I really miss no, but I really miss Chill and the others that normally came in here. It shows on my front page. Maybe it's just being dumb on my tablet or something. because I can't even see it on when I go on the website. I can't see it. So I know you like it, but you're no, dude. You're not biased. I'm biased. I only have one dimple on this side, and I've always seen one. I want my other one. I want them. It needs to match the other side. That doesn't count. How come he gets to get a second dimple and I can't get one? Like, come on. Like, I can't rub it to make it like a dimple there. Ugh. It's not weird. It's not even. That's why I need like I have. Oh, that's annoying. I'm jealous that Nick gets to have two dimples and I get to have one. That's not fair. I know I'm the same person, but it's not fair. My dad has two, and I want two just like my dad has. Me and my sister have one, and my other sister, I think, has two. That's some bullshit. I want two. Like, come on. Excuse me, Ryan wants two. It's not coming. It doesn't. Nick, it doesn't work. It doesn't come. You said that it. I'm so upset. I want two. I don't. It's because I can't. Nick, you're making me mad. You know it doesn't work like that. Wait, are your dimples deep? Mine aren't deep. You can see my dimple is not deep. You can't see it right now because I'm not smiling, but it comes when I'm not smiling. It depends, I feel like. My dimple on my face is fickle at times. Like, sometimes it will show up. Mine's, oh, you're not deep. Oh my gosh, yours is not deep just like mine. It's not deep. Like, some people have really deep dimples. No, mine can show up actually when I'm doing different things sometimes. Like, when I'm messing with my face. That sounded really odd. I didn't mean it like that. I swear. It's like when I move my face certain ways, it will do it. Like, it will come. That's how you know if I'm really smiling or... See, I say it does. It's true. You can tell if I'm smiling for real or not. It's also if your eyes are smiling. But if my eyes are not smiling, it's probably not smiling for real. Maybe I have a dimple, but it's just like hidden under all this crap. Technically, it's not really crap, it's just my face, but still. Oh, I want a dimple on my other side. It's like unfair, but it makes sense. At least my. Yeah, I know. Actually, I don't know if it's a tell. What's a tell? Technically, it's not really a tell. It just shows up when I'm smiling for real. I wouldn't say it's a tell because that's normal. I think it's normal for anyone. You can genuinely tell if they're smiling. If they have dimples, you can tell. It's not really betrayal. I like my dimple, so I don't care if it's so. I normally really smile when I like. If I force myself to smile, I don't like it, so don't care. Wait, actually, I don't know. Now I gotta test it. Dang. The real smile it comes up. Hold on. Can I fake smile and do it? I don't know. Let me do it and draw. I don't know if I can fake smile on command. Dang. No, it kind of still shows. Wait, let me see. It shows up a little bit when I fake smile. That's some bullshit. So technically, I guess, dang it, Nick, I think you're right. I think it shows up if I'm really smiling and a fake smile. So fuck. I don't. Oh shoot. I have real. Wait a second. Wait. See, it shows up both ways. So technically, that's some bullshit. So technically, it's not a tell. It's not a tell, Mildred, because it shows up both sides. I want one on this side though. I can't get one, and that's not. Those are just smile lines that you saw there. That's not a dimple. Dimple would be here on my cheek, and it's nothing. That's not fair. I want it. Wait, maybe I do have it. Hold on, maybe it's the. Hold on, maybe I thought I saw it. No, damn, it's not there. It's weird. I'm so weird. I know you're probably like, what the fuck are you doing, Mariah? I'm trying to see if I get a dimple on this side. It's not weird. I don't give a shit if it's weird. I just want to know. I'm just Mariah. Usually I'm messing. This is my randomness about being Mariah. I want a dimple on this side. If only I can make myself a dimple. But I can't. Dang. Interesting that I wonder why your face has smile lines. People's faces have smile lines. Where'd Warren go? Did he leave? Is he going to watch Passion of the Christ or something? My randomness is interesting is what it is. I wonder why my dimple is so tiny. Yeah, I think he left. I don't know. You would think because I can do that fish face, it would make my I would have a dimple on this side. Bloody. I'm not supposed to say bloody because it's bad. Well, my grandmother used to say it, but technically it was bad, so technically I shouldn't say it. Hi. Oh, see, you see, my dimple comes out more when I like do that little thing with my face. I I don't know how I look without dimples. I only have one, but still, I don't think my face would look good without a dimple on it. This one actress, she has the prettiest dimples I've ever seen. I know it's weird. I'm talking about dimples. I am, though. They're really deep. Oh, Emmeline, Nick said that because I always say I hate when people said hi. I'd rather them say hi. And hi, Emmeline. Like your name. I just like because my mod on here says has a he has a second dimple and he didn't have one at one point. I want a second dimple to match my face. Please stop saying said hi, please. I don't like that. I hate that. I hate it. Like, oh, you did it on purpose. I'm not gonna say nothing. I think that person literally did it on purpose, Nick. Thank you. I knew they did it on purpose. They laughed at it. They did it. Damn troll. Does anyone else have dimples beside me and Nick? Yeah, I have one on my right side, which is ironic because I'm right-handed. Wait, Nick, which one did you not have which one didn't you have a dimple on but you have on now? Is it the left side or the right side? You didn't really miss anything. At least not that I'm aware. Oh, damn it, wait. Damn, you have damn it. You got one on the side I have. Fuck. I wish it was possible to split a dimple so if someone wants half of someone's dimple, they can have it. Damn. I'm serious too. And they've been like, what the fuck? No, I'm serious. I'm dead serious. I'm so serious. It's like, and you know that dimples are actually a dominant trait. Not recessive. Damn it. Damn, I want my other dimple, you don't curse. No, I want my other dimple. Oh. Wonder if I massage my face on that side it will become a dimple. I'm serious. I want it. It's not weird. It's called Mariah being Mariah. I want it. I was saying that having dimples like on your, the face ones, not anywhere else, are a dominant trait. They're a dominant trait, not recessive. So people that have people in their families that have dimples, like my dad has dimples, and so likelihood of us getting it were more likely than not likely. Yeah, I knew that. I do remember that from science. The one thing I remember, because I have dimples and I love having it. I love having them. Okay, I love having my one, even though I want. Wait, so do you like having them or don't like having them? I love having mine. It makes my face look better to me. I feel like I'd look ugly without it. I don't care if that's rude. I think some people are made to have dimples and others not. Oh, is it weird that I don't? Not really. If you don't know your family members, not really. My dad has dimples, so that's where I got mine from. Just like I got my birthmark from my. I would look ugly with that. That's your opinion, Mildred. I would look ugly without my dimple. It makes my face. It makes my face. To me. Don't really care what other people think about it. I don't care. I think I'd look ugly without it. You're neutral. Of course, you're also biased, Nick. You can't even speak about it because you have dimples, so we're not allowed to speak about it because that's not even fair. Because we have them, so technically it's not fair. I just want my face to be equal. It's not equal with one dimple, and I need the other one. I'd rather not have any or have both. Like, come on, like it's like half. You like half finish my face or something. I want my other dimple. I'm not sorry. Like, can I cry it there? If only I could do that. That would be great. uh, Thanks for always having my back, Nick and Mildred. I still don't get why the hell I can't see it on here. Hold on, maybe if I go to YouTube, it'll show me. What the, what the fuck is it not showing? Sorry for that. You heard me, I know. Okay, so yeah, it's showing on my page. Okay, so we're good. It wasn't. It might not be showing on the YouTube app like it normally does because it's still in process. Maybe that's why. Because it normally does show me, but I don't know. I don't really. Honestly, the people I don't miss on the channel are the trolls. But um, no, I always go and browse the browser on the YouTube channel, and it normally shows me if it's on there. It's not showing like it normally does. I wonder once I finish it, will it show? Because it normally does show me. I don't know. You know what I think is really interesting? I know there are some people that met like their person on like YouTube. Like they met them. This one person, I think actually they met them on their I think their Twitch or their Kick whatever thing. And they're like I think if I remember right, I think this person is they're engaged and they're having a kid or something. I'm not sure if she had the kid yet. I don't really follow this person. Yeah, but I told myself after like having a long distance relationship, well, most of my relationships being long distance, I won't date someone that I meet on like any like platform that is not in like the same, at least near, very close to the same area that I live because like I don't like long distance. I want a relationship that's mostly in person, even if sometimes it's like you're not around that person, but I want it mostly in person, not one where you don't get to see the person for like a long time. Or very seldomly, and nah, no. That's literally why me and my ex broke up because of the distance part. I was like, nah. It was like literally that was one of the hardest thing I ever went through. It doesn't make me love him any less. I hope he's okay. I haven't heard from him in a while. Thinking if I don't hear from him for a little longer, I'm gonna call him to make sure he's okay. Cause like sometimes he knows I worry. Same way he worries about me, I worry about him. But long distance friendship is not the. I feel like long distance friendship is completely different. Like my best friend is in Canada, like but I met her in college. That's completely it's not the same. We're like she's to me is like my sister, even though we're not blood related. But it's completely different, not the same thing because at least in friendship, you like it's not that you can't you get to see them once in a while, but different is you're not romantically linked to that person or your emotions. I'm not saying your emotions are never involved, but they're not as intense as when you're like romantically interested in that person. My goodness, someone is loud. My gosh. Sorry, they're distracting me. Hopefully that made sense. I do think it's really interesting how you know what I think is interesting? I mean, I don't mind people telling me things. I think it's really interesting that there are people on this channel that have like told me they like me, and it's not that I don't. I feel insulted or any particular way, bad or good. Um, I just think it's interesting because I don't know you, and you don't really know me. You know what I show you, or you know of what I say, but you don't really actually know me. I feel like when people know people really intent, like very like they're around them enough, they will know if they actually like them because you can like it because people can show you something online. Not that it's false, but you can't see all the intricacies in everyday workings of someone's life to know if you actually truly like them. Like to me, you know if you like someone if you go through both the good and the bad, and you're still with that person, and like all the other stuff. So like I don't get it. Like I've had yeah, I've had too many people say they like me, so I'm like, is it that you like the image of what you think I'm like, or is it that you like how direct I am? What is it that you actually like? I don't quite understand. Like my ex, honestly, I didn't understand why he liked me. Not that it was a bad thing, because that's because I view myself differently than most people do. I view myself normally through a very negative lens, so um, for someone saying complete kind of similar, more opposite-ish view of what they see than what you don't see. Because let's be honest, typically, like they say in the like they say, you're your worst critic. I see myself typically through one lens, so to see someone see completely opposite of what they completely opposite of what I don't see, like, is kind of insane. Like, to me, like, because I don't show many people my true self, because a lot of the time it's taken advantage of and disrespected and other things. Not many people get to see this side. And the people that I do show the side to, and if they heard it, they don't get to see that ever again. Though they don't get to see the real me if they abuse it at times. And I mean abuse as in emotionally, mentally, or well, physically never has happened. But emotionally or mentally you abuse it and trick me or do something deceitful. I don't show you the side that I don't think you deserve to see. Um, and people have done that, so sometimes you just get to see one side. Like my one friend, Raul, I I don't hate him. I don't really. We just have a different friendship than it was. Do I care about him? Yeah, he's still a good person, but because of um, it's him and other people when they like pull back and like literally disappear for a while and then they come back and they expect me to be the same. I'm not going to be the same person that I was because you keep doing that shit to me over and over and over again. And then after a point, I'm like, okay, what the hell am I doing this for? Like, why should I keep letting you in a deep sense when you keep leaving? Like, why should I do that? Like, there are people on Twitter and Facebook and places like different social media, whatever, that I let in and then they just keep leaving. Who do you think you are? Like you get to say the intimate aspects of my life when you keep like leaving and I think, oh, I'm gonna stay there. I'm gonna be here all the time. You're not gonna be here. You say lies. It's a lie. And you know you're lying. Um, I'd rather people be honest straight up from from the beginning than to lie to me. I hate liars. Like I've had enough of liars. I've had people lie to me about who they are, lie about like, oh, I'm gonna stay and not leave, lie about like, oh, I have this disability but I actually really don't have it. Like what the fuck is the point of lying? Like what the hell? Like do you not know who I am? Do you know who I am? I don't like fucking liars. I don't like people lying about who they are, what they like, what is the intent of lying? I don't get it. Like, why would anyone trust someone when they lie? Like, literally, if someone lied to me and said, like, all this stuff, oh, I'm emotional with someone, they said all these lies, why the hell would I want to be with you again? No. Like, fuck that. Or, like, for example, the two exes of four, my most recent ex, one abandoned, like, left me, and I didn't know where he was for months on time, and I was worried and like, what the hell? And then the random guy came back, same guy, whatever. It's like I was in rehab. Like you couldn't have told me you were going to freaking rehab. Like after like what was I waiting for like 6+ months? I'm like, what the hell? No, we're not getting back together. And the other one, cause he was a whole asshole, and I say he was an asshole because he deserves that title. He was like, because I wasn't doing what he wanted, he was like, I can just ghost you and I can go back on this site. I should have never. I wish I had never taken him back because then that suicide attempt wouldn't happen. But at the same time, if the suicide attempt didn't happen, I don't know. I don't know if I wouldn't have met my ex. Honestly, the most recent one, because I met him. This is weird because I met him a few months after I started therapy. Actually, no, I started therapy in June. I met him in July. And I think some of the circumstances that if they didn't happen, I wouldn't have met him, which I would have been sad if I didn't meet him. Like, because he was the best thing that ever happened to me. So I'm like, he allowed me to be myself. He allowed me to realize, Mariah, you're allowed to take breaks. Like, I didn't think about any of the stuff some of the stuff I do now, I didn't think about doing. Like, I didn't realize to be able to be fully myself. Some of the stuff is actually common sense, I didn't think to do ever. You said that you think people lie about who they are or why. I may be I'm a very insecure person that's have very low self-esteem, but I never have lied about who I am because I don't see the purpose of doing that. Because the reason why it's damaging to the person you're lying to because they have invested feelings in that crap. It's not as if they don't have any. Like there's always invested feelings, so someone's gonna get hurt on one side. Like being lied. Someone lied to me about them having a disability that I actually have. That was shit. That really pissed me off when I found that out. I like blocked the person, and he thought this was a joke. I was like, what the hell do you think you're doing, you bastard? And thought it was funny. I didn't care. It had nothing to do with where he lived. He was from Morocco. That had nothing to do with shit. About nothing. But yeah, he said his family, people in his family had it. He had it, and I'm thinking, what the fuck? Why the hell would you lie about something like that? I actually have this, and it's not something you fucking lie about. What the hell? What the hell is wrong with you? I just get tired of like honestly I would never date someone that has lied to me. Like, if I found that they were lying to me, it makes like if I find that before you even date me or whatever that you if I find out like we're friends and whatever I find you lied about something, why would I want to ever date you? Because I mean I can't trust you from the beginning. Like that's the one thing I've said. I said to myself, as I said, if I was friends with someone, if I found that they lied about something small and they were interested in me, I would say I'm not. I mean, I can be your friend, but I would never date you because that means I can't trust you. Because if you can lie about me something small, that means you can lie about big stuff, and I wouldn't even know, and that can be really harmful or harming. Like I don't, and I just think it's sad that people lie to impress other people. I really hate that shit. Like I really hate that, and I don't care if anyone doesn't like what I say. I can say what the hell I want. This is my channel. Um, it just sickens me that people actually think it's okay to lie to someone just because they can. I don't even know what to say that. Exactly. That's the one thing I said. Lies tend to fester and they become bigger and bigger. And I understand self-hatred. I understand self-esteem issue. I understand all of that crap because I've been through that, but I've never lied about who I am. Because to me, lying about who I am, why the hell would you trust me if I lie about who I am? That's exactly what I think. I think why would you trust me? Unfortunately, because I'm so too trusting, I get freaking taken advantage of a lot. People have done it online. Actually, I don't think anyone's ever done it in person. People have done it online. Here on YouTube and on different sites. And that's probably why I've gotten myself in situations where with sexual violation and stuff. Unfortunately, online. Luckily, not in person because if I don't know. Honestly, if I had probably been sexually violated in person, probably wouldn't be here because I don't think I would have been able to deal with that. To be honest, it's most. He said it's much more common than many of us realize. I believe it's definitely more common, and I think people that do that, I don't even know if I want to talk to anyone that keeps continuously lies for no damn reason. Like I don't like if you fess up, that's different. But if you continuously lie for no damn reason, which that particular person on Instagram eventually fessed up, but that's because I confronted him about like what made you decide you wanted to do this. And I forgot how I figured out that he was lying. He told me, but I can't remember what made me ask something. And then I don't know. He was a stupid ass bastard is what he was. I'm not sorry for saying that. That shit was stupid as fuck. What the fuck it was. A stupid ass bastard is what he was. For freaking for freaking from lying about having a disability that you don't have that I actually have. That's like literally not cool. You're a stupid bastard, and I hope you don't get something happening to you because your stupid ass is lying. One thing I will tell you, if you lie to someone, you may not get caught the first time, but if you lie to the wrong person, you may get some kind of harm to happen to you. Is what might happen because sometimes what happens is you fool the wrong person, they will come after you. That's another reason why it's not good to lie. You said Lucha said you were right, and then it says it happens to a lot of us all the time. I get taken advantage of a lot, and because I'm trusting and gullible, so I get taken advantage of a fucking lot. At least I used to, and it was very irritating. And that's another reason why my parents are very protective of me because of that. And my parents also protect, particularly my mom is more. I'm not saying my dad's not, but because I'm very emotional when it comes to being fooled by people. Hold on. Some people try to. some people learn to figure things out more easily. And then you said that's a skill. But what a lot of people, you're disgusting. Like I don't understand why you even said that. You don't. Thank you, Nick. You said in your line of work, people are in major debt, buying. But why the fuck did you? That is so stupid. If you don't have the money, don't buy the damn car. That's stupid. I just don't get stupidness. Like maybe make a dang choice that is a freaking common sense choice. You don't have to dang get an expensive car. Maybe pay off some bills and then if you can afford it, get a darn car that's actually affordable. You said, do you think maybe you meant to say do you. Hold on. Do you think wait, are you saying is it you saying you think or do you asking me a question, Mojo? Because I'm confused. Is this a question or is this a statement? Because I don't know if it is which one it is. Wait, do you think there oh you this is a statement. Do you think there are all kinds of situations you never know what's I know that you don't know what someone's going through. I know that part. I don't know. Let's be honest. I go through shit too, but I still don't pretend to be something I'm not. Like I don't pretend to be a complete whole different person. Oh, you're talking about you? Yeah, I was talking about your statement. Was it a question or was it a statement? Because I read it as a statement. If it was a question, I don't know what the question is. Oh, you said they think that. Oh, you said they think that if they have a really nice car that more people want to do business. That is so stupid. That is stupid. Like what? That is literally the stupidest shit I've ever. Wait a second. Does that actually, Nick? Does that actually work? Please tell me it doesn't work. I'm sorry. If I saw someone that bought an expensive car and I find out they are Oh, she's saying she fall behind. Oh, okay. Oh, so she wasn't responding to what I just said. She was responding to something else. Um, yeah. I don't know. I feel like um I don't know. I don't know what I feel. I feel a lot of things in my head happening. So um oh you were just behind. Okay. But I feel like people when people show you who they are, just believe them, like they say. Like if someone shows me that they're a constant liar, I believe that you are. That's exactly what you are. Like regardless of the reasoning behind your lying. Because if you can't say a true statement to me, like you can just say literally, oh, let's just give you an example. I am Nick Cannon. Of course, you know I'm not Nick Cannon, but like if I lie and say I'm Nick Cannon and I say all this crap about who Nick Cannon, which you can get off of line, and I actually believe what you're saying, which um, I know that is not a true. Of course, I know for myself that's not true. And you feed into the lie, and you make it deeper and deeper and deeper each time someone actually falls for a lie. Which, for me, I have not fallen for lies like that because I would never. Let's be honest. I never thought no darn celebrity would be interested in my streams or me. I've never ever thought that, and I'm not one of those people that get starstruck when I would never be impressed by some celebrity like talking to me, hitting on me, any of that shit. Because they're human beings who cares if they talk to me, whatever. Um, my mom even knows that. She said she knows that I would never be impressed by that shit. Like she didn't say that, but she knows I would never be impressed by anything like that. Because like I just view them as persons, people, and I don't want. I think I would never want a celebrity in here, honestly, like a real, really famous celebrity, because that means my channel will become where I don't get have any kind of it won't have intimacy. It would just be very trollish because trolls will come out of the woodwork because they're thinking there's an actual celebrity in this chat, which I don't want. I don't really care if other people like what I say or don't like it. You said in your dad's line of work, it actually did work quite well. Oh wow! And then in the 20s, the 90s, 80s and 90s. Oh, I'm glad it doesn't work nowadays. You, oh, it says the same thing, Rush. And you're the same exact way in that regard. You're talking about the famous thing. I would never want to be famous in my whole life. Like I've never ever wanted that because one thing I know, people that are famous, they never get privacy, never, ever, ever. I was watching this video, or it was on Twitter or something. Someone put it up there where Justin Bieber was just trying to like get into something, or I think it might have been a restaurant or something. But the people, the paparazzi would not leave him alone. Like he literally had to go over to paparazzi. Can't you leave me alone? Like why should he have to do that? Like why should anyone have to do that? I don't care, famous or not. It doesn't mean they deserve to not have privacy. It doesn't mean they. I understand, but the thing is, they deserve. They still have families and like people. Like they are humans. They just may have a little bit more than most, but still. And I don't feel bad for I don't what I don't feel bad is for people that lie and they know they're lying and they continue to lie, like those catfish people that catfish other people. Um I don't feel bad for them when they get exposed. I feel nothing because you deserve what you got. This one time, I remember this one episode. It was my favorite episode because it was hilarious. Neve got so pissed. I'm sorry, I was on Neve's side. He got so damn pissed. The person was on the phone. He said, "Can I see that?" He said, "Can I not see the phone?" And he took the phone and threw it in the water. I can't. I would have probably done the same damn shit. So, because it's absolutely disrespectful. I'm talking to you. Hello, you. I'm literally in your face. I'm talking to you, speaking to you. You're gonna go disrespect me as if I'm not speaking to you. Oh, so whatever you said on the thing is so much more important. I'm speaking to you because they had confronted the catfish person, the catfisher, and they were like this. That was absolutely disrespectful. I'm not saying he did what he was right, but it was hilarious. The guy got what he deserved. The production team was like told Neve, we got to get away from the guy because you're like really mad. And I felt bad because the show Catfish was conceived based off the movie Catfish because Neve was catfished at first, and then it turned. People loved his movie so much they decided let's make a show out of this. And unfortunately, it's actually really sad. They literally have I think they're either going on their ninth season or their 10th season. I can't remember. It's one of the two. But it's really sad how many people catfish other people. It's actually really sad to me. And so like I it's really sad to see that. Like I guess technically I was almost catfish. Even though Warren probably wouldn't say that. That's technically what he was doing there. It's catfishing, even though there's no romantic component to it. I don't know if I would consider that guy with the one who pretended. Actually, technically, I guess that is a catfish too. Even though I didn't go out of my way to. Neither one of these I went out of my way to have. Because all catfishing is pretending to be someone you're not, and so I guess the other one with the disability is pretending to be something you're not. So technically, that is a catfish, even though there was no either in either situations there was no romantic component on my side. I don't really know about the others, and I don't really care. But I think catfishing is wrong. Like it's luckily on my side there's no feelings involved because if there were, that would have been a problem. Honestly, I think if there were, and if so, I think if Warren didn't admit what he did, I probably would have told Nick, or Nick probably would have blocked him, or I would have blocked him immediately because the behavior is not right, and I won't say that it was right. I'm glad he owned up to it, and I'm glad he admitted, because the reason I didn't, one thing I will say I did not like is when Nick put him in timeout, and eventually I guess he came out of timeout or whatever. There was a point where he was trying to say kind of made it seem like me and Nick were making up shit and like which was not actually accurate. Um, it made it seem like we were making up stuff about him, um, and which we weren't because I had already after the whole situation that had happened with the Brandon Lake thing, I had um I had suspected based on certain things I heard. I was like, let me look this up. I literally went after the stream. Looked up stuff to see if I could verify what he was saying, and I looked up stuff. Stuff wasn't lining up, so I was like, yeah, this is probably not the real person because I had looked up like when does the concert supposed to happen? Like when is like and also, if I one thing I did say to my dad and my mom, I said if there was a storm, I would have heard about it on the news. Because if there's a storm and a helicopter crash, because you hear about them so often now, I would have known about it because they would have said that. And of course, I know because I've seen a lot of catfishing episodes. Not even just catfish. I've seen this also a show called. I watched this YouTube channel that's about social cat. It's called Social Catfish, where they had catfishing people. I'm sorry, victims, romance scammers all the time on that thing. And so, something like how when people. One thing I do know about catfishing is when a person is about to be found out, they will create a scenario where the person gets injured, harmed, anything. And when at the time, when I looked back on it, I realized that is exactly what he was doing. He was trying to, because he probably either feared he was going to get exposed or something. He probably made up a story as in like the plane. I'm not saying that. I don't know. I don't know if I'm not saying he was not on a real plane because he could have been. But I know he's not Brandon Lake. That's what I do know. He's not Brandon Lake. The person is not Brandon Lake. Um, but it is possible to be on a plane and it like turbulencing or whatever. That is possible. That's a possible thing. Being in turbulence, bad turbulence. But and also it could have been possible he lied about that whole particular thing. But I do know if there was a during plane crash, I would have heard about it on my I would have been a front page story on the during my during tablet because they always put the front page stuff on the top. So I would have saw it on there and I didn't see anything about that. So it was like Nick was like came to me and he was like, Mariah, I have some bad news to tell you. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, did someone die or are you like leaving or something? Because I'm thinking, because typically when I hear the word something bad, like bad news or whatever, I think like someone died because when my mom gave me bad news, my grandmother had died. So I'm like, what the hell is it? What the hell is it in my head? So he was like, I was telling him, I was like, I suspected something like that because like why would some random person who doesn't know me from like anybody out here like be on my channel and the weird part to me also didn't help that I when I watched the video I was like who is this lady and I literally the first thought of that I said that's probably his wife and the thing about him saying where he said about having well, I'm not saying he doesn't I'm not saying Warren doesn't have kids, but I'm saying when I looked online, it said he still that Brandon Lake was married still, and in the thing he said he wasn't. So I'm like kind of so I was like that doesn't match up. And even in the video I saw his wife. They panned over to her, so I was like, what the hell do you mean? That doesn't match up with anything. So it made me suspicious about the whole thing. Um, you had these. Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me? I see. This is what I'm saying. True trusting. That's what the hell I'm saying. Like at the beginning, because I didn't know anything about Brandon Lake, I would. That's why I trusted it at the beginning because I didn't know anything about him. I didn't. Like I found out that, and also I found out that Brandon Lake and Thomas Rhett they don't even have the same stuff in common. Like one is a country singer and one is a Christian artist. I doubt they would be in the same tour. I didn't know that at the time. I looked it up. Um, he's been married to his wife since 2011. Brandon Lake. His wife is so pretty, and so are their boys. They're like a really precious family. I hope I have a family like that. That's what I want. Um, you should have you had to be 100% sure. Oh, like so one thing I do caution people that think listen caution for anyone that thinks they're talking to a celebrity or anyone that's really famous. First off, celebrity I know for a fact celebrities oh they did I didn't know that I didn't know the collab for a song but I doubt that they were in the same tour though. I do doubt that. I didn't know they had a link but I don't know much about their songs and stuff. But I hope he doesn't do it anymore. I hope Warren does not. I hope Warren doesn't ever do that to anyone ever. I hope he doesn't do it because he could get himself in some dangerous situations. I'm serious. Um, also hurt the wrong person and then he hurts the wrong person and they come after him. I don't want that for him. I may not know him. Um, I may not know him like for real in real life, but it doesn't mean I want any harm to come to him. Yeah. Hopefully Mildred's okay, because I know she was saying her phone was dying. Do you really think he's still doing it? Wait, what makes you I hope to God he's not doing that, because that's going to make me upset if I find out that. I will piss me off if I find out he's doing that. Like, that will piss me the hell off. Like, because he should have stopped after he confessed to me. That's not fucking. I hope to God you're wrong. I hope to God you're wrong, because that's gonna piss me off. That's really gonna piss me off, Nick. I hope you're wrong with that. Because that's absolutely unacceptable. He already did it to me, and basically he did it to me, you, and everyone else that was in that chat. Basically, if unless there are people that didn't believe it from the beginning. Um, that's actually sickening to me. That actually makes me annoyed and really aggravated. Um, what am I gonna watch today? He did change it back. Wait, you said he keeps changing his profile picture back to Brandon Lake. He's constant changing his picture, confirming to me. I hope the fuck he's not doing that shit. That's gonna piss me off real bad. Like what the fuck? After we exposed him, he's gonna go start doing that. I'm really trying not to get really mad right now, because that's absolutely sickening to me. I hope to God he stopped doing. I would hope after I spoke me and you exposed him, he would stop doing that, because that's. And if he is doing that, whatever happens is his own fault. Oh, thank you so much, Unique. I like your name. It's a nice name. Um. But I really hope that he understands the dangerousness of catfishing. I've seen a lot of catfishing stuff. I've watched videos about it. People like I figured that was your own name. It's a really nice name. I'm Mariah, by the way, if you didn't know that. That's actually my name too. Um but like I hope he's not. Yeah, my nails are real. These are my real nails. My sister actually has nails like this too. Mm. I really, I hope, I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm trying to give him the benefit. Wait, the nails are? I've never heard anyone been impressed by my nails, but I mean, people like them. I never heard that. Funny thing is, when I was a kid, I used to bite them like a lot, because yes, I totally was a nail biter for most of my life. Eventually, I guess I just let them grow out. I guess because I know I bit my nails as a stim, because I am autistic, but I'm also dyslexic and an ADHD, and stimming is very common for autistics, but also it also can be common for ADHDers as well. So I'm not sure of the variety of stims with autistics and ADHDers, because all of them, each individual has unique different ones. Oh wow, you're an instant. Oh wow, you do nails. Funny thing is, I used to paint my nails so it wouldn't bite them, but that did not work very well. I would still like try to bite them, but yeah, because it's funny. And now I don't even wear nail polish, but my nails are long. Maybe I grew out of it. I wonder. I didn't think you could grow out of stimming like that though, but I don't know. Maybe I got a new stem. Must have been like that. I don't know. Um, I never actually. Funny thing is, my mom was when my mom saw my nails, she was kind of shocked, because she had never she didn't. I don't think. I mean, honest, me and my mom didn't think I could grow nails. I do have two sisters, but they've always had. That's a good point. I never thought about. Yeah, I wouldn't. That's true. I would pick the polish off. That's a great point. I pick the polish off and then I would bite them. That's so true. I didn't realize that. Um, I don't know how I don't know how I stopped biting them. Must have been too focused on other things. Maybe that's why. Because I think life got busy or something. Sorry if you heard that. Was my. Honestly, I know for me, since stimming is an emotional, it helps me regulate my emotions, because I have extreme emotions most of the time. Actually, no, let's be honest, all of the darn time, but sometimes more than others. But so I stim sometimes more than I should. Um, but What about the emotional stuff? Well, it is my emotions are heightened because of my being autistic. I do suspect maybe also possibly because of the ADHD too, being having ADHD as well. It might heighten it too, both. So it's like I don't know how what the percentages of heightened it would be, but I do know being autistic it already heightens my emotions. Yeah, I would say my emotions are like 100. It's like 100 times more than it should. Like I agree. Um, and of course I do not have BPD. I do not have that, but I do understand definitely about like the emotions heightened. I just assumed that was always used to think that was a Mariah thing, but I do now know it's tied to um I know it's tied to my disabilities. I do know it's from those that it got. I have heightened things. Most people don't have my heightened emotions. I would but I do know it's from my disabilities. I got them. Not that there's anything wrong with it, and I don't try. One thing I do not do on the channel is shame anyone for having the experiences they have. Like my zodiac sign. If you're talking about like what I am a Capricorn. I was born in, I think, the really telltale end of Capricorn. But I don't really know what the zodiac sign for myself. I don't really listen to zodiac stuff, to be honest. Yeah, because I was born in the mid January, the 17th. Wait, what's cute? I'm just being Mariah. I don't really know. I'm just being myself. Man, wow, I stream way longer than I normally do. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm very close to being. Wait, so when does Aquarius start? Is it 20? Is it the 20th of January or later than that? The 19th. Oh wow, but I really am close then. I really am close to being Aquarius if that's the 19th, yeah. Honestly, I was almost born on the 18th of January because I was born in the night. I just assumed don't Nick, I did not know that for a whole thing. I just guessed it was the 20th. Oh, you're back, Mildred. I thought you left or something. I thought you were mad. I thought we made you. I made you mad or something because I make people mad. Technically, let's be honest. Technically, I tend to irritate or annoy people. Particularly people that don't understand me. I do that a lot in my house because sometimes my siblings and my parents don't get why I do some things, but they don't get mad at me all the time for that. No, you're so sweet, Mildred. I do wonder if I really hope to go. Me and Nick were talking about how we're worried that Warren might be still doing what he did in the stream here about catfishing us. Well, I guess attempting to catfish us because technically he didn't really do. I'm 33. You guys are so precious, both of you. And that was really sweet. Unique to ask me if you could ask. I appreciate you too. Um, Wait, why is oh my goodness, I'm old or oh my goodness, I can't believe you're that age. Is that a good one or a bad one? Technically, either way, it's not really bad because 33 is not that bad, even though I don't like odd numbers. Yeah, people always say that. The youngest I've ever gotten, which is not recently, was I look like I'm oh wow, so I look like that must mean I must look like I'm like around your age or maybe younger, which I'm glad I don't have to go back in age because I don't want to go back through certain experiences in my life. Oh wow, you're so yeah, that's so weird because that's like you're literally if you're 20 this year, oh my gosh, you're 13 years younger than me. My goodness. That's what you said. That I look way a lot younger. There's something wrong with that. I have good genes and I'm also autistic. So being autistic, I look younger than I am, and I have really good genes, I guess, from my parents. So I don't really know. Actually, my parents looked young when they were younger. When they were younger too. So I can like completely understand. Maybe I won't get it from them. But I also am autistic. It's common for autistics to look way younger than they actually are. I got super good genes. My sisters look young too. They're not gonna talk about them on camera though, and I'm not showing them. I never do. I'm very protective of them and my parents as well. Let's be honest, I'm protective of people that are in my life, like my best friend, my ex-boyfriend, my immediate family, my extended family too. I don't play games with any of the people trying to get to them. Because I had someone disrespectful as bastard come in here one time. Sorry, I got mad for a second. Asking how big my ex's genitalia was, which is some shit, by the way. You get told I carry myself older. That's not bad. That means you're mature. There ain't nothing wrong with that. One of my friends, Raul, he carries. Honestly, if I didn't know he was in his 20s, I wouldn't guess because it seems very mature in his 20s. Like he seems like he's around my age. So yeah. Any questions before I go? Because it's like I've almost been doing this for 3 hours. Oh, that's so nice. I don't know if I've ever seen you in my live stream before. If you have, I'm so sorry. It must have been a long time because I don't remember. That is so sweet though. I just be Mariah. I'm just being Mariah, even though my mom and my dad and my mom and my dad and my sister are like, oh thanks. I got these from Warby Parker. I don't remember what I don't remember what the frames are called. I don't remember. Someone used to say that someone used to say that the big glasses are ugly or whatever. Big glasses are ugly. I don't think so. I think they fit me, which is ironic because at first when I first had these, I wasn't sure if they were gonna look good or not. Um, yeah, that's where I got them from, Warby Parker. Um, I like I like this one, and I really like the other one. Oh, you like the size? Okay. I didn't know if anyone liked. I can't believe it's almost been 3 hours. So for anyone that's new to this channel, I do on Mondays. I do streams. Well, I do streams every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, and Saturdays I do streams at 12 noon Eastern or 12 p.m. Eastern, and I do videos. Well, planned videos every other Saturday. So this week I'll have one, which is coming out on Wednesday on my Patreon. I also have art and art on both my Patreon and my Coffee, and those links to the Patreon and Coffee are in under my bio on my YouTube channel. Paid Patreon to get to see my planned videos first, and then it comes out on YouTube on Saturdays. So yeah. Let me think. Anything else? Celebratory live streams and Saturday live streams are subscriber only. Oh, I will be putting my. I haven't put up my stuff for one first. I have not put up my schedules for June yet, which will be coming out on Saturday because I have all of the I have all of the stuff planned out until December. I just have to put out what is coming for June for topics for planned videos, live streams. Celebratory is not ever decided until we get closer to the goal, so that's not decided yet. Hopefully that answers your question, Lorraine, because my content, I plan it out, which Nick is like, always says, like, Ryan, I'm surprised you planned it out like that, so sorry in advance, because I'm a planner. It's part of being autistic, so hopefully that answered the question, Lorraine. Any other questions besides Lorraine's question, because she did ask me that question. Hello. I'm gonna wait just to make sure there's no more questions, and then I'll be getting off. I'm very organized. It's part of being autistic. I have to be organized when my brain gets angry. Oh, you're so bright. I love how you are, Nick. You're awesome. You're awesome. I really, really feel like we'd be really good friends if I knew you in person. Yeah, I know you watch and plod to my shorts. For my planned and well, for my daily shorts, I plan my stuff out in advance. So I already have my stuff that I'm doing for June. I'm start working on stuff for July. For those, I do a lot of work when it comes to content, like plan stuff, plan videos, daily shorts, my live streams. I plan out a lot of stuff. I don't think some of you know all the planning. It takes me hours to do stuff. Like it don't take me like 1 hour to do things. It takes me week of a time to do certain things. Like for each of my live stream, I will plan it out. It's not, and I'm ahead with my live stream planning, but still I have to find research and everything. It's not like so simple. And I think people don't realize all the effort I put into this. Some of them probably just think, "Oh, Mariah, you do once take like a second to do this." It does not take a second. It takes me a lot of time to do it. To me, even though it's not, I don't get paid to do it. It takes me a lot of time. I think if I just had ADHD, I probably would have more of a scattered brain. But because I think my autism is a lot more prevalent than my having ADHD. I think that's what side normally is. Um, that just probably what helps me with my planning. So like I said, this Saturday. Well, also on Wednesday I'll be putting out what's coming out this week, and on Saturday I'll be putting out what comes out on June. And again, anyone that wants is interested in buying some art, it's on my Patreon and my Coffee, and those links are under my bio. I love my art, and thank you again, Mildred, for buying so much of my art because you make me realize what it's like to be an artist. Because and that supports what I actually do. Because most people say they like what I do, but they don't show it, so I don't believe anything they say. Um, yeah. Okay, bye guys. I love you as always. Have a good rest of your week. See those who come to my Saturday streams on Saturday. And also I will respond I do respond to all comments and under my videos or anything that I do. So yeah. Okay. Love you. Bye.